Bada bing, bada boom. Is it going? Guess I should have this open over here to check and see. Check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is working. There's just no chat. So, wait, is there even? Hold on. Can I? Where's my audio? Where's my audio? Where is it? This one. Okay, no, I have a. Okay, that's good. I was like, did I get rid of my microphone? I don't know. OBS? That'd be crazy. Oh, now I see people. Okay. So what the fuck is happening? Good morning, CT. How you guys doing? Look, we're back in action. Sorry I didn't stream publicly for 2 days. I did a couple of members only streams, if you remember. You can see that. Like a 10th of you are, I think. Or an 11th. An 11th, yeah. Oh, all right, so we're just gonna get through this video's only, or this live stream's only 26 minutes. I backed up Brooke's whole channel, so if Brooke's channel gets deleted or whatever for her committing crimes, I've seen a bunch of people being like, Steve, her channel's gonna go away. I have every single video except one. There's one. I don't want to get too into detail because it might bore you guys, but basically the first run through there was like errors, so I saved all the URLs from the errors and then I got those a different way, and one of them I deleted one letter and I was like, it had to have been a letter at the beginning or the end. So then I learned every single possible letter it could be. Apparently it could only be the whole alphabet, lowercase or uppercase, or a hyphen or an underscore. So I literally tried every single one of those combinations at the beginning and the end, and none of those worked. So there's one elusive video from I don't fucking know when. Hopefully it's not important. Hopefully that's not an important video, but every other video, the 2,400 videos, we have them all. So that's good. So now I don't need to worry about anything. We can literally just like, we can be light and breezy and do whatever the fuck we want. Welcome to the stream. We'll probably do a couple of these because this one's only 26 minutes. It seems pretty angry already. She's like, let me fucking tell you something. And it goes into her stripper stuff. I guess this is back in the stripper days. Hey, Tiffany. And Virginia and Ryan.
Let me fucking tell you something right now.
Eric Kismer. Ricky Bobby.
So that was the bouncer that come out and said that I couldn't sit there and GPS myself directions home. Did you hear that?
Oh. I mean, no?
That's the type of fucking club that I work for. The type of club where I cannot even...
Let's go back, because this is in a playlist. I put them all in order. Oh.
First sip of caffeine on the inside.
I remember this. Okay, so she was in a hotel, and I was like, that's really weird that she's in a hotel. You guys remember that? And then, how's this end?
I thought I grabbed clothes. Oh, I did. I grabbed shorts.
With her going to the club. Okay, so we didn't see the back. Okay, I thought she said that it was in the last stream, but maybe I'm just tripping.
Let me fucking tell you something right now. So that was the bouncer that come out and said that I couldn't sit there and GPS myself directions home. Did you hear that?
Well, GPS is like on the, you don't need to, it's not like MapQuest. Remember MapQuest? You can just get in the car and go with the GPS. What are you talking about?
That's the type of...
You say, take me here, GPS, and you go on your way.
Fucking club that I work for. The type of club where I cannot even sit in my own personal property and GPS motherfucking directions home so that I don't get lost.
Brooke, you're the kind of person who like spends 2 hours at a gas pump. I don't think you were just GPSing something. You were probably cooking food and fucking doing makeup and telling a story to yourself, and I don't know what. I don't know, I wasn't there.
In a major fucking city. So sick of this fucking place. I really am. I gave it 2 weeks. I'm so fucking done. They don't deserve me. Once again, another club where I was the best fucking employee they had. I don't care what anybody says. I sold more dances than any other fucking employee in the past 3 fucking weeks. I'm so over it, and I'm sick of the gaslighting. Like, these motherfuckers take all of my money. I've made over $5,000 this month. over $5,000, but my cut out of 5,000 was around 1,500. So fucking illegal. I'm so fucking sick of working for motherfuckers that don't appreciate me. And not only do they not appreciate me, but they rob me right in my fucking face. They take all my fucking money. Every time I make money, the club takes it all. So
No, she gets like 40 to 50%.
why am I poor? Why am I living out of a fucking car? Well, I can't find a 9 to 5. Nobody will hire me. I've done 12 interviews this week. I did.
Who is Sydney? And why is Bible Institute keep redacting their messages?
7 interviews.
Like every single one.
Tuesday before
That's annoying. That's fucking annoying.
I went into work.
I'm gonna turn into Brooke. Stop redacting every single message when there's like nothing wrong with them.
7 interviews before I went into work to work an 8-hour shift on Tuesday. Like, what else am I supposed to be doing? What else can I do? Because I am fucking spread so goddamn thin, I don't know which way to turn anymore. I go to these fucking clubs. Everybody says, oh, why don't you work at a fancy club? So I go get hired at the fanciest fucking fancy club there is in freaking North Carolina. I start making money and they take it all. They take it all. $1,500. I got to keep 400 out of 15. $1,500. I got to keep $400. And then when I sit there for 3 fucking days in a row, 3 days, I sit on my ass because you can't do nothing else. You can't get up and work out. You can't go outside and run around. You have to just sit there. And a lot of clubs won't even.
She wants to imagine they just go out and run around in the parking lot. You just see strippers like doing laps. You know, Brooke used to do laps in like Walmart. You see the strippers doing laps outside the strip club.
Let you have a cell phone.
The
Or bring in a
Brookers.
book to fucking read. I'm not doing it. I told myself that I was not going to allow any more of these shammy, shisty fucking clubs to gaslight me into feeling like it's me when it's not. It's just there's no business for it. Mark my fucking words. There will be no strip clubs in 15 years. There might be 1 or 2 little token clubs left, you know, out in Nevada, maybe Florida. There might be 1 or 2 tucked away. But I'm telling you right now, in 15 years, the strip club industry is going to be non-existent. There's no way that it can continue to go on with the amount of business that we are lacking. When I sit 30 hours at a job and I don't make a dime, and matter of fact, I'm spending money to be there, gas, food, time. Time is money. You're going in the hole. You're spending money to go to a job. You sit at this job. No customers come in because everybody won't admit to themselves that we're in the middle of a fucking recession. When your income is directly based off of everybody else's income, and those motherfuckers, 70-something% of which are living paycheck to paycheck.
There is no confirmed health risks associated with drinking magnetized water. I didn't even know magnetized water was a thing, but I have this can on a magnet. Fucking magnets. I hate this like row of magnets. Anyways, and then I'm like, can you magnetize water? And it's like, yes, you can magnetize water. I'm like, is it safe to drink magnetized water? And it's like, can't tell you. So I probably shouldn't do that. I need to get rid of these magnets. They're like magnets. The other screen, there's a third screen. And the way that it sits up is like, it has this thing that like it comes out and there's magnets. So the space in front of it is all magnets and it's annoying. I don't like putting my phones on it and I don't like putting my drinks on it apparently now.
There's no money to be had in the fucking strip club. That's why I will say.
Strip clubs and magnets, man.
I am grateful because there's a lot of dudes that just don't come in anymore because they know that they don't have the financial backing and means to be in a strip club. We appreciate you, whoever you are, that knows that you don't have 2 nickels to rub together and you shouldn't be in a club. I should just take off. It's hot in Florida, but this North Carolina heat is completely different. It is hotter in North Carolina than it is in Florida.
I don't believe that. I just can't. That can't be right.
By a long shot. It's a different type of heat. The North Carolina heat hurts. The Florida weather, I love. Love it.
I wonder what, like, magnetizing water does to electrolytes.
Love it. I don't know why I'm even fucking here. I was staying here because of school, but I have to have a job. And with me not making money at the clubs here, I might have to go out of state because I can't find a job. Nowhere's willing to hire me. Nowhere's willing to give me a fucking shot.
Ooh, that's how Nathan For You got through. He put a bunch of chili inside of him. That makes it sound like he just ate a bunch of chili. He made a suit that had chili in it so he could, like, serve chili to people at a hockey game, and he had to fake that he had one of those things, like a heart thing. Not a gas or electric simulator, but something like that. So they didn't body scan him to see, like, his chili device. Yeah, she's still like that.
Wednesday, I had an interview for a bartending position uptown Raleigh, and he told me that he couldn't hire felons. A bartending position. This is what the world is coming to. Pretty much, it will be illegal for you to be homeless and poor one day. We're already there, if you haven't noticed. I mean, they're outlawing sleeping in the streets and sleeping outside in Oregon. The Supreme Court yesterday decided that it was not unconstitutional to tell homeless people that they couldn't sleep outside, even though it is. It's so unconstitutional to tell somebody who's homeless that they cannot sleep outside. Where do you want them to sleep? Under the water? In the trees? Where do you want homeless people to go? If you don't like that people are homeless, stop voting for the bullshit. Oregon did. And pretty soon, it will be illegal to be poor. We're already halfway there. And now they're going to start punishing homeless people and ticketing them and locking them up, throwing them in jail because they're homeless and they were asleep in
The way she said "and ticketing" made me think like they were antiquing homeless people.
a public place. And if you've followed me for a while, you know I already have issues with law enforcement.
Bill's one of them antique homeless.
They harass me on a weekly basis because of where I'm parked. That includes Walmart and Planet Fitness. A lot of Planet Fitnesses have gotten to where they have their own private security, and they will kick you out of their parking lot and tell you that you cannot sleep there.
Oh yeah, we gotta do Tony Michael Jones tonight. We've I think it's day 3. There's gonna be like 3 hours of fucking Tony. I wonder what he's been up to.
So if Planet Fitness and Walmart is telling all of us full-time van lifers that we can't stay overnight there, where are we going to stay overnight?
I don't know. Where's she trying to stay? On private property? Probably not private property.
So apparently Joe Biden was in Raleigh this morning. I'm in Raleigh. That's why I bring it up. When I was leaving work, the floor guy said that I-40 was backed up, but it doesn't seem to be. Traffic is rolling right along, even at 6 o'clock, which is surprising because it's usually really bad in Raleigh. I told the floor guy, he said I-40 is going to be blocked. And I said, why? Because Joe Biden's in town? And he's like, yeah. And I said, please don't vote for that fucking idiot. And I walked away. Oh, God. The amount of North...
Funny, because like nowadays she's like, oh my God. Why did I tell people to vote for Trump?
Carolinians that I have seen that are gonna vote for him is unbelievable. Like, I'm really ashamed. I'm really ashamed. And the only thing that I can equate it to is, or account it to, is that it's all of the Northerners that have moved into North Carolina that has flipped. We've always been a swing state. However, we are a conservative swing state, if that makes any sense at all. And we used to be a red state back in the day. We've lost our conservative ways, and we have allowed other people to move in and change things, and it sucks. And you can really see it,
oh my goodness,
in the way that things are now and how much more expensive everything is in North Carolina. It used to be one of the most affordable states, and it's not anymore. It's right up there with Florida and New York. Rent's $2,000 for a studio here. That's just preposterous. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'll
What does she think that's... Who does she think is to blame for that, though?
live out of my car till Jesus comes home if I have to pay $2,000 a month in rent. I'm not doing it. That's wasting money.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty crazy.
Wasting it.
I found an inflation calculator. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have, because for like the same place that I have right now, it was like $600 back in 2010. And then if you do the inflation on that, even if I'm being like generous, this kind of place should only be like $900, but it's $1,700. So I don't know what's going on. And like I tell you guys all the time, 2.5 cheeseburgers an hour is minimum wage. Just fucking ridiculous. So either the price of cheeseburgers need to go down and rent, or minimum waging just needs to go up and we need to get paid more. Otherwise, I think that and if it just keeps getting worse, it just keeps getting worse, it seems like. I don't see it getting better if my whole life has just been getting worse. So I'm worried. I'm worried for when I'm like 70. Because I'll be old and I won't know what the fuck to do with myself. And everything's gonna be worse, so I don't know. I hope someone fixes something soon.
It is so hot. Yesterday,
But she implied that it was because of immigration, and I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all.
or no, day before yesterday, I had to get a hotel and spend money on that because it was 105 degrees at like 9 o'clock at night. It said it feels like 105.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. That's crazy. Fucking 900 to 2,000. That's not right.
At 9 o'clock, or no, it was 8:13 because that's when I checked into my hotel. That's crazy. That's so unbearable that you could die in your sleep if you're able to fall asleep in that amount of heat. Like, it's, when I tell you that I've been so dehydrated and that I feel it, I can tell it. I'm having health issues because of the dehydration, but I can only drink so much water. From the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I'm just chugging water and just getting it down. It sucks. Oh, here's the traffic. Damn it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's not exclusive to North Carolina either. I'm in Canada. This is happening in Canada.
Hotter than Satan's.
You know what the alternative is? Cochrane. Cochrane, where there's fucking polar bears and it's freezing. I'm not going up to Cochrane. I'm already north enough, alright? Barrie is fucking north enough for me. I used to live in Newmarket, which is closer to Toronto and just more chill. But it's like, I can't afford any place in Newmarket. Fucking the worst house you could find is for like $1 million. It's insane. It's insane.
Gas out here. Oh, what I was going to say about the gaslighting. So, yesterday, I positioned myself right in front of the dance rooms.
You're in Ontario as well. Where are you? You don't have to answer, but like, I'm curious, where are you in Ontario if the rent is pretty crazy where you are?
Where customers and a dancer would go
London?
in.
Yeah, it's probably worse in London.
To actually do a dance so that I could see all the dances that were done yesterday. I wanted to know how many of these dances were actually being done because I've been gaslit into believing that other people were making money in the club. You know, this is a tactic that the club uses. And so I'm starting to realize that I really do think that these managers and I don't know, I feel like everybody that works in the club sits around trying to figure out how to better manipulate the dancers, if that makes any sense at all. Like the managers, the higher ups, the assistant managers, they all get together and they say, hey, what's the best way to scam on our strippers to get the most money that we can off of them? And that's what they do. And it's very predatory. They even act this way towards customers, you know, and it's fucked up. I hate doing it. I really do. I fucking hate it. I hate it with a passion. I'm really to the point to where
She could have kept working at the winery. I'm sure somewhere else would hire her.
I'm about to just start go club hopping and tell y'all what's really going on.
But that's what we were doing already. We're just... Okay, what the fuck? We're club hopping now. We've changed it from traveling stripper to club hopping.
That's where I'm at mentally. Mentally. If I
What's the difference? What's the difference between a traveling stripper and a club hopper?
could...
Club hopper sounds fancier. Club hopper, pop hopper, hop on pop.
And just be honest about what's going on in these clubs. That's what I really want to do, is tell you which clubs are good and which clubs are bad and which clubs are stealing from their employees. And, you know, I mean, it's fucked up to make $1,500 in a day.
The Gordon Ramsay of strip clubs. She can give the the Brooke stamp of approval.
And only get to walk away with $400. That's a fucking scam. That's highway robbery. That's not legal. I can tell you that much. But what am I going to do about it? I don't have $2,000 to go sue them. But I'm for real. I'm definitely going to
Want to see her put 2 pieces of bread between a stripper's head and be like, "You're an idiot sandwich, mate."
start club hopping more, because it's getting ridiculous. And so the line, when on my phone cut off, it says that it's too hot, and the iPhone just cut off and it said emergency calls only allowed because it's so hot. And it's probably actually hotter than that on the inside of this vehicle. And I'm stuck in traffic. Raleigh, you gotta love
That's right,
it.
Jeremy.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, these people don't know how to drive, and they stay in the fast lane going super slow. At least in Florida, get the hell out of your way, you know? And in Charlotte, if you don't keep up with traffic, you will get rammed. Most definitely. So I've wasted 2 weeks sitting, stripping in a club for nothing. I mean, they literally had me going up to dance on stage today, and there was nobody in the club. Nobody. Like, why are we doing stage rotation when
You, why we're doing stage rotation? Is that what it's called? I love the strip club terms. Sometimes you got to do that when you're first starting out. I guess Brooke isn't just starting out, but it's day shift, and it's, yeah, I don't know, wherever the fuck this is in North Carolina. Apparently, it's small towns, right? So like, there's not that many people. Crazy.
there's nobody in the club? What are we doing right now?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know, when you are like in a band and you play a show and there's like no one there, there's like 2 people and then they walk out. You just gotta play the show anyways, so you gotta do it. The show must go on, Brooke. Just practice.
So y'all gonna overwork me, steal all my money, and then try to gaslight me into believing that other people are making money when I sat and watched and nobody did the dance. The stress. I mean, hell, if the nicest club in North Carolina has no business, that tells you a lot about the state of dancing and what's to come. They will most definitely be shut down in the next 15 years. All of them. Like I said, you might be able to find one in Las Vegas, but strip clubs are becoming a thing of the past. I cannot believe that Joe Biden is in Raleigh. I watched some of it. All I know is I don't know where that guy was last night, because he definitely was not talking coherently like he kind of was today, last night. The debate was insane. You know, call me crazy, but I just feel like Trump has a little bit of he has a little bit of empathy for Joe, because you can tell
What? Okay, this is just nonsense. I like how this one has chapters. I don't know when that became a thing. Did Brooke put these chapters in? Probably not. I think these are auto-generated, but this is back to nightclubs. What is this? It's not. Yeah, it has to be auto-generated because
it
that just
sucks
starts here.
to mentally prepare to have to go in there and deal with people and be in such a great mood and ready to go in there and make money. And then you go in there and you sit for 8 hours and you don't even see not one customer the entire shift. The entire shift. I did not talk to one guy today, the entire day. Yesterday, I sat with a guy for 4 or 5 hours and talked to him for 4 or 5 fucking hours, and he didn't spend a dime. And that's the way that it
Yeah, she's still locked up. This is from June.
fucking goes. But it didn't used to be like that. You used to be able to just walk into a club, even if it was for just the weekend. There used to be so many of us that traveled. We travel danced. We would go to Wilmington for the weekend.
Yeah, travel dance, club hopper.
We would go to Atlanta for the weekend, Miami, Florida for the weekend. We would just take off and go for the weekend and come back with a bag. You can't do that no more. That's a thing of
It's so weird to me.
the past. That does not happen anymore. And
You just walk in and be like, hey, I just want to work for the weekend. I'm a freelance stripper, baby. That's a thing?
anybody that's on social media saying that it does happen is full of shit. I'm sorry to tell you, I've danced all over this country. They're full of shit.
Danced all over the country? Every fucking state, bro.
There are no clubs that are hopping the moment that you walk through the fucking door with the party already going. It's just not like that anymore. But that's what the guys want. When the guys come in, they're wanting to party. They're wanting, you know, the music loud and the girls happy and the girls drinking and people partying. That's what they want. But the clubs are not like that anymore. And then the clubs themselves have implemented so many fucking rules, and they
I thought Brooke would want more rules to keep her safe and shit.
take so much of your money that you're really not making any money. You know, when I made $1,500 last week, that $1,500 could have paid my truck payment, could have paid my insurance, I could have bought groceries.
But you didn't make that $1,500. It was $1,000. She's still on about this. That guy should never tip $500. She's never gonna let this go. So dude dropped $1,000 for this hot tub, an hour in the hot tub. Brooke got 400 of that. He tipped 500. I don't know who he tipped this to. I guess not Brooke. But Brooke is upset because she sees it as she got less than a third of what dude spent. So she's like, this is ludicrous. And now she's fucking up her stripper job. She fucks up every job.
For maybe a week or two. That $1,500 would have did a lot for me. And I earned that $1,500.
But so she basically $400 an hour isn't enough for Brooke. She wants $1,500 an hour, and the club gets nothing, and somehow they still keep the lights on. Make it make sense.
I only got to walk away with $400 because the club kept $1,100. And that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, that is so illegal. But what do you do? What do? You suck it up. You put your big girl panties on. You go back in there and you try again. And I am going to try again. It's just not going to be at that club because that club does not have the business that I need to support myself so that I don't have to stress. That's all I want, is to find a stable job. If nowhere is going to hire me because I'm a felon from 20 years ago, if society wants to hold that against me and nowhere is going to hire me, I've done hundreds of job interviews. I'm actively still doing job interviews, and I'm doing the best that I can. If society's not going to give me a chance, all I can do is try club after.
Her thing is messed. This is just how it got recorded. I like how I don't know. She made a face like she just made some profound statement, but I don't know what it was.
When I'm trying, just
it's all glitchy.
know that it's a compilation of things. I'm hot, my phone won't work, I didn't make no fucking money in the past 2 weeks. You know, it's crazy because the clubs will most definitely try to gaslight you. Like I was saying, they when I said something about not
A four-time felon, honey. Is my store back up? I want to see what it looks like before we like really. I don't even like this store actually. Anyway, ignore me. I don't know. I'm rambling.
not making any money, my manager said, well, there was girls that did dances yesterday. Yeah, they did. They did $100 dances. Like, that's great. Good for them. But if I'm complaining that it's been slow, why are you going to throw that up in my face?
What do you mean? Because you're complaining? Because they can't help that?
There was one fucking dance done the entire day today. One. And it was $100 dance. And there was 15 of us fucking girls. 10 or 15 of us. There's a lot of girls, you know, but no customers. But the club will fucking gaslight you into saying care. That's not the point. The point is I'm not making any fucking money. Like, I don't care what y'all got going on. I'm worried about me and my struggle and what I'm doing, what I'm focused on, my money that I earned, that y'all took. Some bullshit. The bigger, the more fancier the club, you're going to find $25 lap dances and you get to keep all your money. These fancy ass clubs, Tootsies of Miami, I've worked there.
The way, I don't know, Brooke, I've been learning a lot about the strip clubs from you, actually. I really hope her fucking connection gets better as she drives. It must. Or maybe it just cacks out. How much left is there? Like 6 minutes. She said those clubs, that's like $25, you have to keep it all. You have to pay up front to dance. And she doesn't like that either. So they're either going to take a percentage or you got to pay up front. And there's going to be competition. I don't know, man. Sounds like you just don't like stripping. Maybe you just shouldn't strip.
They take over half of your money. Any cheetah club throughout the United States, they're going to take almost half, if not half of your money. There's these franchises. I
like how she never tested this out either. She didn't test the water. She was just like, all right, winery, fuck you. I'm going to go back to stripping. And then she goes back. She's like, I don't like stripping. Why didn't you, I don't know, strip on a couple weekends to see if you can go back to it or if you want to go back to it? And then you could have kept your job at the winery. But that's just crazy.
Through Charlotte, one of them being MAL, which I can't remember what it stands for, but I worked for them for about 8 years. They're trash. Do not trust them. They're not gentlemen's clubs. They're trash. And they will take all of your money. Like, I've literally worked at most clubs throughout the United States on the East Coast, from Florida to Washington, D.C. I've even flew out to California. I stripped out there. It was horrible. That is not somewhere that you want to be stripping. That is the type of place where you will go missing and your body will never be found again. Just like Southern Florida, you have to be careful down there because those club owners are involved in illegal shit. And I've said it before, it would not be surprising.
Yeah? Yeah, just no audio.
My exes, I've been complaining, bitching to him about the heat.
Dave?
Actually,
Her ex Dave?
I know my ex because he owned a strip club for decades. He got rid of it after COVID because the business nosedived. There was no money in it anymore, so he sold it and got out of the business. I mean, there was also somebody that died in the parking lot. Strip club, that's what happens. I don't know what to say. That's what happens. You would have thought.
What's going on with Letitia? Is Letitia still in jail? I would imagine, right? That was a crazy short comeback.
That our bouncer getting shot 5.
That guy left pretty fast. How many weeks was it? I want to say it was like under a month, right? Before Guy said he couldn't do it anymore and they had to break up.
Times and surviving would have been enough for my ex to sell the club, but it wasn't. It took the death of a customer for him to finally close the doors. And that's the shit that I'm dealing with on a fucking daily basis. It is so
well, because you were getting sued. That's not good. The dude who was financing everything was like, I don't know, guys.
dangerous. So dangerous. And I thought by working at one of the bigger clubs that I'd feel safer and I'd feel happier and blah, blah, blah. Shit. Where is the hole in the wall bars? Because that's where I'm headed to. I want to keep my fucking money. What I work for, I should be able to keep. I'll be goddamn if I'm going to be doing all the work and y'all going to be fucking getting rich off of me. I'm done with it. They can keep that fancy ass club. If I make my way back to North Carolina and I'm in desperate need, I might go back and get my job there. But as of today, I'm done with the whole situation because, first of all, there's a lot to be said about strip clubs that hire girls that they don't need. I have a huge problem with that, especially girls that are unreliable. I remember back in the day, strip clubs would have, maybe 50, 60 girls in total that worked at the club in total. These bigger clubs have hundreds of girls. And still and yet, I'm the only one that shows up at a decent fucking hour to get ready, that get...
Work day shift on the week. All of those girls are probably working night shift. Or at least the weekends. Brooke is a silly goose.
Stressed out that will stay, not complain, pay her money.
She's there at
go home.
11 a.m. She's like, where are all the strippers? I'm the only one who has the work ethic for this job. No, they just are sleeping.
Happy as a tick. Like, I'm literally always the first girl in there, and I would probably be the last girl
They were up till 3 a.m. stripping while you were sleeping.
out of there if I still work nights. It's absolutely crazy to think that just because they provide the facility for me to do the dance in, that they deserve $1,000 of my money. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's fucked up because I think about the bigger picture, about the fact that I don't have AC right now, and I could have my AC fixed in my house if they wouldn't have took $1,100 from me. That's what.
Imagine the same fight is happening over at the AC shop. You know when Brooke gave that guy $100 for the $50 Freon? Imagine the guy who put the Freon in is like, I'm only making like $11 and you're getting $100 for this Freon thing. It's like, hey, I didn't tell her to give me an extra 50. She just did. And like, you don't get paid on commission, you get paid hourly. It's like, that's it. I quit. I can't do this anymore. I'm not letting you get rich off of me. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. And the Brooke and that guy can date because they're both crazy.
But really, I've literally.
How is this still messed up? You're parked. Maybe she just parked in a bad place, I guess.
Literally been stewing on that the entire day because it pisses me off. I am in the worst possible situation. I obviously wouldn't have went back to stripping if I didn't need the money. I go into the club automatically, no matter what club I've walked in, I've automatically moved to the top within days of starting there. Here's why I don't just like go to Planet Fitness.
See? Fucking phone, man.
That's where I'm at. I'm about to walk in here. The reason that I don't go and just loiter in their lobby is because it makes me feel bad. Like I feel like a fucking bum. I'm not sitting in there for 5-6 hours and wasting these people's time. Like this is a gym. It's not a hotel, you know? Somebody asked me that the other day. They were like, why don't you hang out at Planet Fitness when it's hot? Because I have couth. Because I have class.
Couth. Because I have couth. Oh my internet's being bad too now. Jesus Christ, man. I didn't miss this. I didn't miss this the 2 days I was gone. Maybe I should just start streaming from my phone. I'll just turn into Brooke. I'm so sick of this internet shit.
Oh, like, that's why. It's like people that go into restaurants and they don't. Oh, you know what I can't stand is people that just go into random businesses to use the bathroom. Like that makes me feel guilty too. Like if I go in somewhere, I feel obligated to spend money.
I should have breath.
So upset about my phone. I don't know why it's doing that. It cuts off and it won't let me cut it back on.
I have the opposite problem. So my fucking computer is being my brain isn't working. I was gonna call my computer a narcissist. Oh my god. Anyways. Nefarious. My computer's being a fucking rascal. And my phone works great. My phone doesn't give me any problems.
Few clubs. There's like one in Durham or like Raleigh, Durham. I think it's Durham. I don't know. But there's like 2 down at the beach, down in Wilmington. There is 3 in South Carolina that I was looking at, 2 in Greenville, 1 in Charleston. So I think that that's the better option for me now. I think for me, the fancier establishments take so much of my money that it doesn't make it worth it for me in the end. I think that I would much rather a hole-in-the-wall club where I actually get to keep all of my money that I made, that I earned. That makes more sense to me.
I wouldn't suggest this.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a club that fancy and big and new that dead. Ever.
The daytime. Okay, hold up. The daytime clientele. Do you think they're gonna go to the fanciest strip club, or do you think they're gonna go to some hole in the wall during the daytime? They're not gonna go to the fanciest. I don't know. Would they go to the fanciest strip club? Why would you even go to a strip club during the day?
so hot, and it's only gonna get hotter. Well, I guess I'm gonna run because I'm not allowed to film in here. I don't want to get my Planet Fitness membership canceled because we all know that they will. We all know they will. They sure will. But it's okay if I'm a man to go in there and pull my penis out and ask women to massage it.
What? So she's aware that she can't film in there? That's interesting.
Because I'm not allowed to film in here. I don't want to get my Planet Fitness membership canceled because...
What date was this? This was on June 28th. Okay, so on June 28th, we knew that we couldn't film in Planet Fitness, and then on October, for whatever reason, we were convinced we could film in Planet Fitness. We got arrested. Brooke is silly.
Because we all know that they will. We all know they will. They sure will.
It's good. It's good to put. I wish I seen this. Honestly, I wish I seen this before I made the Planet Fitness video, because I would have put it in there. That like little 15-minute one or 12-minute. I can't remember how long it is. It's under 20 minutes. That's really funny to me.
It's okay if I'm a man to go in there and pull my penis out and ask women to massage it. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. Stay cold. Stay cool. Pray for me, because God knows I need it, and I'm praying for you guys. Bye, guys. In Virginia, I don't know. We'll see. As I was saying, I was talking to one of my exes. He used to own a club. Ironically, his brother still owns several clubs in the Virginia area.
Dave! I'm pretty sure it's Dave. Dave! And the Bush. I think that's coming up. That's coming up before she gets trespassed. Okay, this is still on the 28th. So this is just after she was in Planet Fitness.
I'm trying to find out right now if I need a permit, what I need to do, because a lot of states, for those that don't know, it goes one of two ways. You're going to walk into a club and they're either going to require a permit or some kind of license through the city as to which you're dancing in, or it's a club.
It's this when she goes to get her fucking stripping license and they give her a panhandling license and she gets pissed? Is that what we're about to witness soon? Because have I seen it? I think I saw it when I first heard of Brooke. When Sluggo's girl's like, yo, Brooke reminds me a lot of James Soroka. You should check her out. And she was giving me like just funny parts of her life. I think that was one of the things we first watched. And I don't know. It'll be good to go back to it.
Club like North Carolina, and you can just walk in, and if they hire you, then you can work.
Apparently, I don't know. I've never heard of this stripping license before.
Certain states like Atlanta, Georgia, you have to have a permit to work there, and that's for a reason. That's to keep up with the dancers. The city wants to know who you are and how much
I guess not a license, but a permit?
Money you're making, and they do that for a specific reason in certain states. Now, North Carolina and Florida, you do not have to have a permit to dance in those states, and that is why I've been in that area for as long as I have been. Now, I don't know if I'll end up going up to Virginia. I don't know if I'm going to go to Florida. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to take a day. I'm going to take all of my anger that I have, and I'm going to turn it inwards, and I'm going to go in this gym and kick some ass. That's all that I can do. Everything.
I thought we were just in the gym. The circumstances in the day video, I think she was just helping him. She said she was helping him landscape or whatever, but then she got caught in a bush and she was like, fuck this, I'm not helping him, he's evil.
Everything else is out of my hands. I can't change anything. Help me pack my gym bag. Help me pack my gym bag. I need to make my bed
right.
So bad. My bed is not even made. Like, that's how busy I've been. I haven't even been able to take care of the things that I need to take care of in my home. I've been in
You just have like a bag and like clothes on the bed. It's not that bad.
a club for 70, 80 hours. I've worked Monday through Friday, and I usually go in around 10:30, 11, and get off at 7:30. So I'm working a full shift, and one would expect to make money while they're working a job. I've got to
That's not 80 hours. I mean, that's 40 hours a week. Is she just counting it by 2 weeks?
make this bed
The bed has been messy for 2 weeks?
tonight. Oh, sorry, y'all.
That's just normal. That's just a normal work. Just normal hours. That's what everyone works.
I need gym clothes. Hey, I found britches. I found britches and
How does anyone else make their bed? How do they do it?
It really
Crazy.
sucks that I have to keep searching for work.
That's what I hear, Cindy. That's what the word on the street is. Amber says she's going. I think a couple other people said they were going.
Got a bra and some shorts. While I am in the mood to work out, I want to work out. I actually recently stopped smoking those vape pens. I haven't said anything about it because I wanted to see how it went. I still have one, but I'm not smoking it like I was. And I definitely notice a difference in my mood and the way that I feel. So since I'm in the mood and I haven't did anything all day, I did an hour workout at work. I got up on stage and worked out for an hour. Since I have time and I'm angry, I want to turn it inwards and actually work out. I'm going to turn my anger inwards, and it just sucks so bad. I feel like I've wasted so much time in these past 2 weeks doing nothing, sitting. You know, and that's what I was saying, like the clubs will gaslight you and stuff. And I feel like this place that I was working at, they did that big time. When I said that I didn't make any money yesterday or today, and she said, oh, well, there were girls that done dances yesterday. No, there wasn't.
What do you mean no, they're just lying?
Stop. Not only was that, I mean, yeah, there was a few girls did 1 or 2 dances, but it wasn't like they were back there doing $1,000 hot tubs is my point. And the way that she acted was like they were. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying about the gaslighting. And if I tell you I'm having a bad day, why are you going to try to bring me down more? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Let me see. Thank you for the, is that a corgi? The little corgi. Thank you for the 3.
Saying motherfuckers want you to be miserable because they're miserable and they don't want you to be happy. It's crazy. I'm definitely proud of myself for staying positive because, like I said, most people would have jumped off a bridge. I know it for a fact. When I can't even cut my phone on because it's so hot outside, the heat is cutting my phone off and making my phone shut down. It's rough. I'm actually gonna have to wait a minute because of my phone. So
Yeah, I am gonna do that. If you're, you remember? I don't know. If you go see the member stream yesterday, I kind of explained it a bit. I was just like, yeah, I needed to. It took me a whole day to get all of Brooke's videos, even with scripts. Like, there's just problems. So that was the day before yesterday, so I didn't stream. And then yesterday, I was like, I just need a day off from fucking Brooke. So that was the day off, and now we're back. We're back. The first court date's gonna be in less than 2 days. A day and 20 hours. So I gotta get shorts out, at least shorts and some edited videos out. I'm not gonna stream too long today, like 2 hours tops probably. And then that'll give me time to do that. I'm gonna do towing tonight. So it's just like, everything's gonna be tighter. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm so sick of streaming for like 9 hours a day. Just Brooke being a crazy person.
undownloaded YouTube and re-downloaded YouTube, and it fixed the issue that I was having with this phone. So for some reason, anytime I like a video, it was saving the video to my YouTube page.
Oh, you had your likes on public so people could see what you were liking.
Listen, I don't know how technology works. I don't know. The reason that I like videos is so that when it pops up on my feed, I know that I've already seen it because it has a blue thumb up.
You could just see by the red bar if you've already watched it.
So for it to save all of those videos and like catalog it for me was crazy. Like, why is this on my phone? I did not.
It's because that's how people use the likes sometimes. Like, I'll like videos if I need to go back to them because I can just if I go to my watch history, that's too many videos. But if I go to, I only like certain videos. So if I can't find the link, I can just go back into the likes. But that's also why they're not public, because people could misconstrue that as like, what, Steve likes this video, when really I just want to like pull it up on stream and explain it or something. So that's why mine are off.
Not approve this to be. Look at my face. I'm sweating so bad. So bad. So I usually grab my workout pants, my tennis shoes. I need those. I don't know where those are at, but I need them. My tennis shoes. I need some socks. I need a shirt, a towel, and whatever I'm gonna wear when I come out of the gym. And I will have to make this bed tonight because it's a mess. I have clean sheets. I just have not had the time to put them on there because I've been sitting at work. So I think I worked, 60 hours this week. I don't even know. A lot. Over 40. Well over 40. My take home was $440. So I did not make a profit. That is not making money. That is going in the hole. But the club will make you think that that's great. They'll be pushing you to believe that that's amazing.
Right? I don't know. Even the past Brooke, like she used to do this stuff most recently. She'd be like, all right, guys, I'm going in here. I'll be back in an hour. And then like 10 minutes later, she'd come back and do something different. It's like, what are you doing? So she just said she was going in the gym. You literally saw her go in the doors, and then she starts over and she's like, all right, guys, I'm going to go in the gym. It's like, you were just literally, I seen you in the doors of the gym. What are you doing? And then, yeah, I quit vaping as she's vaping. Like, could you just remember what story you're trying to tell the audience?
Amazing that you did amazing, sweetie. You're doing great, sweetie.
Yes, I do. I do have that. It's like a 22-minute news conference. I'll say 20 minutes. The last 2 minutes are not really about Brooke. But if you want to watch that, I did a stream. That was, I think, the last Brooke stream I did.
No, I don't know what you made back when you was a stripper, but I'm telling you right now, $480 is nothing. $440 is nothing. That is chump change. $400.
First court date is for cyber stalking Dylan. Second court date, I don't know which. I mean, like, they're both at 8:55 in the morning. I guess that's just when court starts. But the next date after that would be Jason. Jason stalking her, and then the Planet Fitness incident. And then on the 24th, I'm pretty sure it's the 24th, I gotta double check, is the mass communication of threats or violence. I can't remember if it's threats or violence on an educational property, which is what she got arrested for and is in jail currently. Which is the big one. That's like her new felony that could land her from 4 to 25 months in prison. And by the way the sheriff was sounding, because the sheriff was like, I talked extensively with our DA before arresting her. So it seems like the district attorney has seen the evidence and is confident that they can convict her, or else I don't know why he would even bring that up in the press conference.
$400, you are broke. That's broke. Like, that's broke. Your girl is broke. But the club will have you thinking that you made $440,000, okay? That's the shit that I'm talking about, the gaslighting. Like, if I come to you and I say that I had a bad day, just let me have a bad day. Why do you feel necessary to be like, to try to bring me down even more? Maybe, maybe people are just that dumb. Maybe they are. I don't know.
Brooke Simpson says, I'll not talk shit about other people, only that Steve guy.
No. Maybe they unknowingly say things. I have no idea. All I know is that I would never treat the girls the way that these clubs treat.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if they'll let themselves out. If they don't, I'll get rid of them.
The girls.
Why would you want to sit in a room with 300 people that don't like you? I don't know. We'll find out.
They don't care about those girls. They don't. Strip clubs do not give a fuck about you. You are a number. You are money in their pocket. They don't care about you. I gotta find my shoes. There's no telling where they are. They're probably...
Tash! How's it going, Tash?
So I watched this lady's house at over the weekend last week, and I made $250 from 5 days of work, cleaning her house, watering her plants, walking her dogs for 5 days. I didn't leave. I stayed in her house and house set for her. Now, I will say that this allowed me to have a little bit of a break, not be in my hot-ass car, blah, 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 blah. So I really appreciated it.
However,
Yeah, let me know if they are saying any bad stuff that I missed. But if it's just like, Steve Steve hurt my feelings, I don't really care about that anymore. It's not worth the click. It's like, just, I don't know. Do whatever you want to him.
I just felt like I should have been paid more for the time and effort that I put in, you know, and it does suck that those contracts are only like $50 a day. I think that most places would charge most people $10 an hour to watch their animals. So if you think about it, it could get quite expensive if I was charging her per hour, but I don't. I charge her per day. And I didn't even set that rate. My boss at the winery set that rate. So, y'all, this is what I'm talking about.
Let me find the, I forgot there was like a 1 minute and 30-second new news segment that I had to download because Canada, fucking Canada. Is this it? Let me see if this is it. From the 12th? Oh, yeah, okay. You guys want to see the new news segment that I forgot about? Sorry about that, guys. Let me,
Thanks for the beans.
Oh,
You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
C-Tay super chatted $1.45. Your face stream gave me nightmares, haha.
my face stream? Like my... Oh, the phasmophobia? I read it as face. I thought you meant like the stream where I showed my face, like my face gave you nightmares. I was like, oh my god. I just go, don't look at my face again. Here, 1 second. Let me pull this down so it doesn't confuse people, and we'll put that there. Thank you for the 2. This is the new news that I haven't seen this one yet. I just downloaded it, and I was like, I'll watch it with you guys. Let's see what they say about our pal Brooke here.
Developing this evening, a woman is behind bars after deputies say she made threats against children at a local school. Investigators say it happened. Oh
yeah, that's an emoji now. If you guys haven't seen, anyone who has emojis, put the emoji in chat so that people can see it.
During a live stream on social media, WFMY News 2's Manning Frank spoke with the Rockingham County Sheriff about what his department is doing to keep kids safe.
A Rockingham County woman is facing serious charges tonight after deputies say she threatened to carry out violence against McMichael High School. Deputies say they got calls from concerned parents who saw the threats posted on social media.
See, that's the news conference we saw.
The woman in question, 37-year-old Heather Brooke Clark, was arrested yesterday just a half-mile from campus. Deputies say she's now charged with communicating a threat of mass violence on educational property.
Okay, mass violence.
Felony that
and threat of mass violence.
Can carry a penalty of up to 2 years in prison. Sheriff Sham Page says his team quickly coordinated with the school superintendent, principals, and resource officers to track down the suspect.
Or there's a threat or risk to any of our schools, we want to be responsive. We want to get all the resources we can there as quickly as possible to protect our kids and our staff at the schools.
They said, not today, Satan. Not on 9/11.
And today's message is really about connecting up with parents and teachers and principals and communicate with our superintendent. Just let everybody know that we're a team working together to make sure we have safe schools.
Now, Sheriff Page says Clark never entered the school building, but she's now barred from school property across the county.
Well, that's good. She didn't need to be on school property anyways. She was in the parking lot taking everybody's license plate.
Deputies say she was taken into custody within 45 minutes of the first report, and she'll have her day in court soon. Her bond is set at $500,000.
$500,000. Yeah, they just like put people's bonds for $500,000 for no reason. For no reason. It must be the internet's fault, huh? It can't. Wackadoodles. All right, let's go back to the good old days before Brooke was, I don't know, she'd only stabbed 2 people. Like, only stabbed 2 people. She was a little less violent, kinda.
Like, I've given too many people control over my life. Like, I would have never agreed to $50 a day to watch animals.
To watch animals. Oh, like I heard her friend's dog.
But what I was gonna say is it's sad that I would rather take that contract than go sit in a strip club and strip. That tells you the state of the industry when I will take a dog sitting contract over going and dancing.
Yeah, she's in jail. Let me put this back up. This video is from June of 2024 because we have time to learn of the past now. Brooke throws a lot of crap at you every day, like 9 hours of crap at you every day. So there's no way you can really catch up on the past unless you want to spend literally 16 hours a day watching Brooke and nothing else and then sleeping for 8 hours. And I'm not doing that. Fuck that. So, hey, it's peanut butter and jelly. How you doing?
Anson. That's how bad it is. But it's not just there. I've noticed it even in restaurants. Like I have been applying to a lot of restaurants in the Raleigh area, and the interviews that
She did say, I forgot about that, Tash. That is a good point. She did say that she paid $50 to someone to look after her kids, and she thought that was fair.
were in-person interviews, they told me that they do not have the business to take on another bartender. They wanted to hire me to wait tables. And I said, I don't want to wait tables. It's not for me. Like, I need to be bartending. I need to be behind the bar. This is what I have extensive experience in. Hello. Hey, Moonrise. So he's
Mass communication, threats of violence on an educational property.
Says, oh, well, we just can't afford to take on another bartender right now. And I've had several...
She made the threats on September 11th.
Restaurants tell me that they're just not busy enough to hire me. And I appreciate them being honest. But,
Very serious.
yeah, it sucks. Sorry, I got people pulling up in front of me. People in my mouth. I hate that. Y'all know I hate that. People in my mouth. Can I get my face back? Give me that. Give me that book. I don't know where my shoes are. I need to find them. I'm kind of letting my phone charge a little bit because it's been so hot. And also, my battery is going bad. So... it's literally so much. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many issues. My battery's going bad, and my phone, if I leave it plugged up in here, I'll come out and my battery will be dead in my vehicle. Buy Apple, they said. Nothing but problems.
I love my Apple devices. You know, let's see. I should see if Apple would sponsor me. Probably not. But my life had a lot of problems in it before I bought an iPhone and then a fucking MacBook. Even the bad MacBook. That bad MacBook, it's been rolling the fucking 24-hour stream. The MacBook that was made in 2014, it's doing fine. It's good. It's good. Every fucking other computer, every Dell, every Hewlett Packard, every Acer's kind of a shit. Asus is kind of shit too. I don't expect much of them. But anyways, like 2 years tops and then they're dead.
So I was trying to do some small math on what these places are making. These places are making millions of dollars a year. This club in particular. I mean, if you're running 100 girls, if you have 100 girls working for you and you're making $100,000 each off of them a year, tax-free, under the table, no receipts.
I'm still waiting for the iPhone 7 to die.
Pisses me off. And then these are the same club owners that'll look you in the face and be like, you know, I care about you. Do you though? Do you? Because I feel like you've been keeping me in poverty for the past 10 years. So I don't know. Do you? Because I look back at all the money I've made that you guys have taken from me in just the past 3 weeks. That shit adds up. I mean, you think that they made $1,100 off of me and one customer. One customer and me did a hot tub. We got in the jacuzzi. Which, by the way, can I just say that it's a new club, so it's clean for now. We'll see what it looks like in 2 or 3 years, okay? But I did a hot tub. I got in the jacuzzi, and the customer was really nice. He was very respectful. He wasn't demanding. He wasn't trying to touch me or do anything. He was normal, and I'm grateful for that. There's a surcharge of 20% that brought it to $1,200. Then he tipped the floor guys $300.
The floor guys. See? Okay, so I don't know what what's the surcharge? What is the surcharge? What's this 20% thing? I don't fucking know. But he flipped the floor guys, not you. So that's what's 1,500. It's fucking $1,000. She got 400 of that. That's pretty good. That's almost a 50-50 split. That's a 60-40 split. That's what Tony wanted for me for the t-shirts.
So that was $1,500. My cut was $400
4G.
out of $1,500. So the club made 11 and I made 4. So fucking illegal. This is exactly how those girls got together in Vegas and sued the club owners in Vegas. If you don't know, there was like a $60 million lawsuit where a bunch of girls in Vegas got together and they sued the clubs because this is what the clubs had did to them. If you sell 8 of those a month, that's $100,000 the club will make.
Mario, you're a very strange person. So first off, you come in talking shit on me. Then you're like, I will never talk shit on anyone. But you want to defend Brooke for talking shit? Where are your fucking priorities at? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get Brooke's fucking supporters, bro.
And that's $38,000 a year that I'll make. And that's if I sell 8 a month, which
it's a Mario.
is not impossible.
Go eat some mushrooms, bop some turtles on the head.
It's just crazy to think about how much money they have hustled off of me. The smaller clubs don't do that though. Like I said, the more raggedy the club, the more money you're gonna walk out with. The larger, the more fancier the club, the less money you're gonna be able to leave with. What pissed me off even more is that they just straight take your money and tip out of your money. So you will never have any money on you. Anytime a guy does a dance, the guy pays the house. At the end of the night, the house pays you your money. However, when I did that jacuzzi, my manager just took $100 of money that was owed to me and said that it was for my tip out. I later then see in the dressing room where there's a sign that says it's illegal to force dancers to tip out, which is true. It's a huge sign. It says it is not mandatory for dancers to tip anyone, whether it's a DJ, floor guy, manager, whoever. And matter of fact, the truth is that it's not mandatory to tip, and it's not mandatory for the club to be getting any money out of my money. It's highly illegal.
What? How does the club work then?
It's been going on for decades. It's gotten worse in recent years since COVID. But for them to take $1,100 out of $1,500 and leave the person that did the actual work in the dance with $400, that's so illegal. It's so illegal, and there's nothing I can do about it. And it sucks. And this is why 90% of strippers are broke.
This is why she hates hot tubs. I get it now. She did one hot tub. She did a hot tub. She did 1 hour in a hot tub. She got $400, and now it's somehow going to devolve into hot tubs equal prostitution. But this is how it started, I guess. They gypped her. They gypped her $1,100. She thinks she should get the whole $1,500.
And living in poverty and struggling to feed their fucking kids because the clubs take all of the money. You know, because God forbid, you know, a girl actually get to keep her $130,000 or $120,000 or $110,000 she actually made.
Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Ryan Ambrose is a good little angel smile with a Halo super chatted $19.99. Nothing to say. Just would rather tip out Steve vs a child abusing felon. Victory hand medium skin tone light blue heart.
Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for the 20. I am glad that our names are back and it's not the ats anymore. So it says Ryan Ambrose is a good little angel with a smiling halo face.
If I was able to make $100,000 this year, that would be life-changing money for me. I could open up a business. I could go back to school.
We've been to school so many times, though.
But that'll never happen because they want to keep you poor, because that keeps you coming desperate to make more money. I don't know. I'm going somewhere. It definitely ain't going to be in Raleigh. I don't like Raleigh. I've been miserable out here. Raleigh sucks. The people in Raleigh suck. Not being funny, I'm just being honest. It sucks. I've been staying in Hillsboro just to get away from the Raleigh people. It's rough. Our state's capital is
Thank you for being a good little angel for 19 months. It's almost 2 years. In like 5 months, it'll be 2 years.
complete trash. And then the president was out here today, had the highway blocked off for the 50 supporters that he had that showed up for his speech here in Raleigh, trying to get this swing state to vote for him. And most of these idiots will. Most of these idiots will. I feel bad for them. It's sad to see people so lost. But anybody that thinks that that man should not be in jail and out here running this country, you probably need to be in jail with him. I mean, this man's own kids have left evidence so that we know what kind of sicko he is. Nobody listened. And here we are, how many years later? It feels like it's been 4 fucking decades, not 4 years. I mean, for real. I don't know how bad y'all struggling, but I'm driving the struggle bus over here, okay? And have been since Jesus was a boy, and I'm tired of driving the struggle bus. I just want to be able to feed myself, go work a damn job, and maybe put $100 in the bank every month to
Well, Jesus was a carpenter. What happened to your carpentry job?
save. That'd be great. It's become impossible. And I don't think it's going to get any better until Trump gets back in there. Thank God. I mean, we all know that he's going to win. There's no debating that. The polls show that he's going to win. And I've been saying that he's going to win. They won't be anymore if they were before. And that might be, I don't know, it's depending on where you are. If you're in Florida.
Oh, she said the name. I can't remember. We used to do an hour, or at least like one stream of Brooke's old streams on like slow days or days that like she took off if I wasn't taking the day off. I can't remember the name. I think it was Lace and Leather or Leather and Lace. Unless it's a different one. She's been saying all the names of the clubs though. So you could probably, if you go back a few videos, find it by that.
Then that's why everybody's taxes and insurance, nobody can even afford health freaking homeowners insurance in Florida. So it depends on where you are, Moonrise, but that will be changing. So he is literally the only person that we have. I mean, I really liked Vivek, I liked Dawn, but they don't seem to be, the people seem to want Trump. So that's why he's out here debating with this fucking senile idiot. You know, and honestly, like I said earlier, he could have been really brutal towards him, but he wasn't. I do think that Trump holds a level of empathy towards Joe that the Democratic Party is too stupid to even see, because he could have ripped
Brooke and her fucking insights into politics. Thank you for being a good little angel for 3 months, Dirty Birdie. Let me see. Does this one? This one does not have chapters.
him a new one up there, and he did not. The only part of the debate where Trump was even remotely slightly an asshole was when Joe said something that nobody, not even Joe, he's been doing this out of like high school basically. Joe jumped into politics and Joe ain't never left. Let me grab my phone so I can get my facts right, because that's just crazy. 81 million? That's a lot of fucking people. A lot. Thank you. There's videos of me saying that 2, 3, 4 years ago. And I've changed my tune because my fucking wallet hurts, okay? I'm so poor, I can't get no poor. I'm living out of a car. We can't go no poor. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. But no, for real, what happened was I started looking at his character. I started doing my research on him, and then I started...
Should like getting phone calls or something. I mean, if you did your research, you didn't do it well enough because you were like, oh my god, I can't believe all of this happened. Just skimming through the transcripts. I don't really give a fuck about politics. I want to know about her stripper days and whatever else is happening, the air conditioner and shit. What is this? Something about drugs. Okay, here we go.
The United States Most definitely. Y'all, it is so hot. So I texted the AC guy to ask him when he could fix my AC. I guess never. I guess I got gypped out of $100. Whatever. Shit happens. Ivy League. Yeah, most definitely. I hate putting on makeup, and then when I get off of work, it's so hot, the makeup just like runs down my face. I have on a ton of makeup. Look at all that. Oh, God. The struggle is real. Yeah, I didn't like him, and I never liked Joe Biden, ever. My abuser actually voted for him, and when I found that out, it was one of the, like, things that I was just like, why am I dealing with this person? This person is nothing remotely like me.
Randy voted for Biden and that set Brooke off.
We don't have the same beliefs. We don't have the same morals, values. We don't have nothing in common. What am I doing here? And it was, you know, it's sad, but my boss at the winery, she's also a diehard Democratic Joe Biden supporter. It's crazy. It's crazy. And also, I would love a study to be done on the Democratic Party and how many of those people are in monogamous relationships. Because I'm telling you right now, every Democrat I know is in a polyamorous fucking relationship. Drinking their sorrows away. And they can't, for the life of them, figure out why they hate themselves. Could it be that you're out here sharing your body with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you met, like, in the past week? You're passing yourself around like you're a damn offering bowl in the church. Like, what are you doing? No wonder you're drinking yourself to death. And then I say, hey, maybe you shouldn't hand your body out. And I'm the bad guy. Because I'm logical. Because I tell you that you're becoming an alcoholic because you're allowing people to force you into threesomes and weird-ass relationships. It's not normal. It's not normal. Nobody will ever convince me that it shouldn't be just a man and a woman together. Like, nobody will ever convince me.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything? Like, that's your preference.
Thank you. I hope so. I feel like I've lost a lot of people in my life.
That's why I don't like politics. It's like... Just give stupid people something to talk about to seem smart. What does that have to do with fucking any policy or anything? It's so ironic because today, like now, one of the like last things she said, well, not one of the very last things, but she was upset in the past 3 days that she was streaming before she got arrested. She was like, I don't know why they're trying to outlaw gay marriage. That's not what we should be focused on. But back in the day, she was like, oh, like if it's anything but just a man and a woman, then it's obviously wrong. If it's gay, if it's fucking polyamorous, if it's whatever. And then it sounds like she's basing people's political stances off of that when it's literally not even important to be focused on. Like, why the fuck do you give a shit what people are doing in their own home, in their bedroom?
Because I started supporting him.
Get your fucking head out of your ass.
I started asking questions. I stopped letting people say things in front of me that were not true, that I knew were not true. I had people that would just tell blatant lies about the right. And I'm like, wait a second, that's not how that happened. Let's state the truth. And then people would get mad at me because I'm not going along with their fucking delusions.
It's the moral goddess.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm at a place in my life where it can't get any worse. I'm one flat tire away from being homeless. So, like, if anybody deserves to be upset about the state of this economy, it should be me. Like, I worked over 40 hours this week and didn't make a dime. And it's not that I want to be in these clubs. I absolutely hate stripping. I hate it. It's what I have to do because I have to eat. At the end of the day, I still need money. So, and that sucks. It sucks. I wish somebody would have told me when I was young that this is what life was going to be like. Not one of my parents, nobody in my entire life looked at me and said, hey, when you make it out of high school, life is going to be nothing about but making money and paying the man. Nobody ever told me it was like this, but...
Who's the
Yeah, the
man?
economy is so fucking screwed. People don't even realize how bad it is. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get so much worse. And it's gonna start with all of these loans being defaulted on, all of these people that took out these mortgages that they can't pay for because they're living paycheck to fucking paycheck. And it might work good for the first year, baby. You might think you can cover that mortgage when you take on that fucking loan, but then your fucking insurance, your home insurance starts skyrocketing. Now you can't afford your insurance or the mortgage.
Brooke had a tiny home. She sold it to go be an influencer in a truck. So it's weird that she's even... The things that she decides to talk about, they don't make any sense to me. Brooke doesn't have a mortgage, you know? It almost... If you were a new viewer, you would think like, oh, she's living out of her truck because she can't afford a place. She can't get a mortgage. She's stripping because she can't get any other job. No, she left her job and she sold her house to go do this. She wanted to strip until like it wasn't the quick, easy way to make money she remembered it being. She just wants like the easiest way out and she wants it now. Like that's my impression of this shit.
I don't have $10,000 to get my felony expunged. It would probably be closer to 15 because...
And I even agree with her, like things are getting worse. And I was just complaining earlier about things being fucking overpriced and something needs to be done. But it's just like, I don't know, man. The way that Brooke's coming from it is she hasn't put in the work to complain like the way she is, in my opinion.
The 10,000 was a quote from 2009 when I caught my felony charges.
Especially nowadays when she makes like thousands of dollars just bitching on YouTube.
I asked my attorney how much it would be to get that expunged, and he told me that I had to wait 7 years and it would be $10,000. But that was back in 2009, so I'm sure that that price is somewhere around 12 or 15,000, 12,000 to 15,000 to get an expungement. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
They don't have anywhere else to go. I guess the Brooke Sims, yeah. What are you guys gonna do now? Your hero's in jail.
It's part of the system. They've made it this way. They want you to spend that money in order to have your freedom because they're just going to put you in a box and say that you can't.
You know, Brooke is always complaining about, I don't know, our side of the tracks giving her grief. Let's see what Brooke's side of the tracks does to you guys.
Yeah, you do. You have to get an attorney and they have to go in front of a judge to get it expunged. So I'm in North Carolina. I don't know where you're at, but it is most definitely 10,000 and up in the state of North Carolina. Like I said, that quote was in 2009, so I'm sure that it's more than that now. Yeah, be glad your house is paid off. The only thing you have to worry about is property taxes and, regular monthly expenses like your power, your water, and here's the thing. I bought a house. I bought land. I shouldn't be going through any of this. I actually had to sell my house just to get away from my abuser because I couldn't, the motherfucker lived essentially.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Chris Serra super chatted $4.99. La 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 la. La 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 la. Great work, Steve. The chatters are hilarious. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Thank you for the 5, Chris. La 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 la.
Across the street from me and was harassing me and wouldn't let me go. So I had no choice but to sell my tiny house and get the fuck out of there. And that's what I did. And I still have the land. My dream would be to open up my own business and build a shop there. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might actually end up selling the land. I don't know. I've been in contact with...
Or just paint the inside white.
With an attorney who is helping me...
A year from now.
...out with this now. And he's going to help me file the paperwork myself in order to...
It's crazy. I didn't know she had attorneys back here. She's just had fucking lawyers forever. It sounds like she has a whole team of lawyers that get nothing done consistently.
Make things right with my land. There's a lot of... Pretty much, I need to sue some people, and I don't have the money to sue them right now. So it's a process. One thing that I definitely learned through this is to never, ever, ever hand over money, even with a contract, to always get an attorney involved. Even notarized paperwork, no. I need to always have an attorney with me the next time I'm buying something because I almost lost out on all of this money that I paid my abuser to buy that land.
This doesn't make any sense though. You're thinking about buying some land. Who am I gonna go to buy land from? My abuser. That sounds like a great fucking plan.
Did, but thank God I was smart enough to get notarized paperwork at the very fucking least. And that's not a problem. There's no disputing that I own the land.
So she said that the tiny home, she couldn't get electricity or water to it. So she was like, fuck it. It's useless to me. I still have to see Randy. But then Dana was like, there's text messages she showed her. Dana was like, you can put it on my land.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Cash Taylor super chatted $5. Steve, you're doing a great deed. Thanks, buddy. Saluting face.
Oh, thanks, Cash Taylor. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, so Dana was like, yo, fuck Randy. You can come put your tiny home in my place. I won't charge anything. You can save money. She's like, no, I need to sell it. I need to go be a social media influencer in my truck.
Sell it. Yeah, I've thought about that. Every state is DC. You need an attorney also. Yes, that's how it is in North Carolina.
Like, I don't know what would be enough for Brooke. Peanut butter and jelly dropped 13 fucking grand, and that wasn't enough. Like, nothing is ever enough. Like, I don't know what would be enough. I'm trying to think.
You have to go to somebody and pay to get that.
You can live on my land for free with your tiny home. Nope, it's not enough. I guess, like, you need to just give her a mansion, somehow no strings attached, and even then it still wouldn't be enough. Remember when Rev and Shani got a house given to them? And it somehow wasn't enough, like they couldn't fucking take care of it. It's like, Brooke, she's always gonna be fucked up. She's always gonna be fucked up.
That done. You can't just walk into court and demand that you want an expungement. You would have to petition the court to even go in front of the judge. And I don't even know if a civilian can do that. I think that you have to have an attorney to go in to even set that up. But I don't know how it works. But that's what you're paying for when you pay to get it expunged, is somebody else doing all of the work for you, because you can absolutely do an expungement yourself. How? I don't know. I haven't been to law school. I don't know. You can, though. I've heard of people getting expungements. You can do it online, supposedly. I can barely get on here with you guys. Could y'all really see me trying to petition a court? Yeah, don't buy land in North Carolina unless unless you're okay with some evil shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Unless you're okay with some evil shit, don't buy land here. You know, it's really sad to see what this state's come to. And you know what's even crazier is that my parents predicted all of this. This is
They were psychic like you are. The Nostradamus family.
what I'm living. They warned me about, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Little Brooke, when you grow up, the strip clubs are going to take $1,100 from you, and Uncle Randy is going to steal your property.
It's like a nightmare that I'm living on a daily basis. Yeah, mine's 2 counts of attempted murder. Well, it's assault with a deadly weapon inflicting serious injury with intent to kill.
That face. Yeah. That sounds... He seems remorseful, huh?
So that just sounds like attempted murder.
Pretty much. I don't know why they made it that long.
It does. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I don't even want a vacation here anymore. I'm really over it. I really am. Like, I used to love the South because it was rural, because there was woods, because I could go out and get some privacy and not have everybody up underneath me. You can't even do that anymore here. All these damn New Yorkers and people from New Jersey done moved down here and built $1 million damn houses out in the middle of bumfuck boy, you got a pretty mouth. And now the property values have went up so high, you can't even buy land out there unless you're already a fucking millionaire. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And they're ruining the city.
Oh, is that how we get rent down? This is bad. Do we just start causing havoc in the neighborhood until it gets really bad and rent just goes down? Like it just plummets? That sounds mischievous.
Carolina, we used to be Southern Baptist here. Everybody
Remember the Sublime Robin the Hood?
in North Carolina was either Catholic or Southern Baptist. Now, the majority of people don't even believe in anything anymore. That's sad. It breaks my heart for people. It really does. And it's only going to get worse because now we have...
Send her a t-shirt in jail. The fucking... her mugshot t-shirt.
Adults out here who are having babies, but they're not teaching those babies any morals and values. They're teaching those babies the same bullshit that they've been doing for the past 20 years before they decided to pop out a kid and turn them into the same thing that they are. Yeah, it's all about greed. I saw somewhere there's a 2-hour special on here. I'll have to find it and like take a screenshot and post it on my channel. It was talking about how the majority of renting the houses that are for rent, the majority of those houses are owned by corporations, and those corporations, one of which bought 30,000 homes just last week. 30,000 single-family homes was purchased by one corporation.
Do you guys think she's gonna do like the talent show? I don't know if that's even a real thing. I just see that in movies sometimes. They do like the jail talent show. She could sing Hotel California.
Just last week, 30,000 homes. And they're gonna take those homes and they're gonna drop a bunch of money into renovating them.
Maybe a Limp Bizkit song.
They're going to jack the rent up 5 times the actual cost of what it should be, and they're going to make billions off of people that are just trying to raise a family, millions off of, billions off of people that are already living in poverty. It's so fucked up. That's who owns our homes, large corporations. Large corporations. And start looking for China to start buying shit here too. Apparently they can buy land here. They did in Arkansas until the governor, Miss Sanders, decided to make a law stating that China had to give the land back to fucking Arkansas. What are...
Oh, yeah. It's not integrated yet. I don't know if I'm going to keep this store, but right now, I think you can buy this right now if you wanted to. Let me pull this up. How can I link this? It's just like tpublic.com/user/Steve Delive. I think it's a pinned link in the countdown stream. But we got four-time felon, honey t-shirt in maroon or whatever color you want. I don't know. I think it looks good in maroon. And then I think, yeah, you can also get it on some stickers and shit. I really don't like how this... It's only $3 though. $3 Canadian. That's probably way less American. It's probably like $1.50 American then, or $1.75. But yeah. I mean, if that's something you're into, it should be integrated into the channel. I don't know how long it'll be until it's integrated. It's on sale. I don't get to... Oh, it's on sale for another 1 day, 3 hours and 20 minutes. And 40 seconds. So if you want to get it on sale, I might nuke the store. So it might be very, very limited. I don't know. But yeah, I should probably tell you guys about that so you know about it.
What are we thinking?
See, I had a bunch of other merch, and then Teespring just stopped paying me, and orders have been like going out super, super late, or people haven't got them. So I was like, fuck Teespring. So now we're trying TeePublic, but TeePublic doesn't let me price anything. They price everything. I don't like that. I would rather like have it the lowest possible. So I'm looking at other options. That was just like the best one out of my research I did yesterday so far.
We're not friends with China. We're not friends with Russia. We're not friends with, half of the world. What are we thinking? Allowing.
Yeah, the link is in the other one. I will put it, I'll just pin it here.
One of our enemies to come into our territory on American soil and purchase our land. Our agricultural land at that. We have our enemy over here buying up our land to grow fruits and vegetables on or do whatever they want to with. In Arkansas specifically, it was agricultural land. So think about this. Think about this from a bigger perspective. We have camps on our...
And then I think tomorrow. See, this is the problem though. I think by tomorrow the sale will be over. It should be integrating. Remember how it used to be, where it would just be in the corner, like you could literally press it on YouTube and it would just pop up. I think by tomorrow it should be integrated into the channel.
Our southern border right now, processing camps for Chinese immigrants who are here illegally. It's so many Chinese immigrants that are coming through that they have a special processing camp just for the Chinese immigrants because they speak a whole nother language than Latin, which is
Jesus Christ,
what the other people speak that are coming off of our southern border. We have people from all over the world, from Russia, from Poland, from fucking Syria, from the Middle East, all over the Middle East of our southern border. If they're getting that...
Your phone had enough of a racist ass, and I was like, we're dying. And shit, she just fucking still going. It's like she didn't even stop when the phone was dying.
Many, and they needed a whole processing camp. That means that there's enough people, if they wanted to overthrow a government.
Whoops.
On record, I think it's somewhere, but this is what I'm saying when I say surprised, that something has not happened before now. Yeah, it gets so hot that my phone stops working. The iPhone, it just shuts down. It says that it's so hot that I can't use my phone. So sorry, you guys. This is what I'm saying when I say that, like, the struggle is fucking real. I can't even talk.
How do the phones working? Isn't California really hot? You know, I used to have, what was it, an iPod mini? I'll have to look and see, like, what it was. It was there was the first iPod. Remember the first iPod? And then the one, like, after that, basically. The first iPod mini. I'll have to see if that's what it's called. Anyways, I would get scared sometimes. I was like, man, is it gonna overheat? And then it said made in California, and I was like, well, California is way hotter than Ontario, Canada, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. But apparently North Carolina, it's too hot for Apple products.
Talk to you guys on the phone for a minute without a crisis. Damn. But yeah, so we have all of these immigrants coming. We have
It was an iPod mini. Look at this. Wow, that's so old. Look at that. I remember that shit. Mine was gray, but that's what it looked like. An iPod mini. And this thing was high tech for the time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just like in nostalgia right now. Ricky Hearn, thank you for gifting 10 memberships.
we have
Welcome, good little
ISIS
angels. I appreciate you.
members missing. We have one of the head leaders of ISIS that was caught at our southern border, videoed out there. It's just crazy. So crazy. And then I saw somewhere where somebody was talking about Joe Biden might allow some of the illegal immigrants to vote. Did y'all see that? Yeah, that's a real thing. Yeah, they're debating whether or not illegal immigrants who are waiting to figure out their deportation status. It's still about 95 degrees. Fucking hot. I'm sweating. It's all right, though. I'll get it fixed eventually. Sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And the teachers are running around, panicked. This was on 9/11. So there was this girl in school that I didn't really care for. She was a bully. Her name
that sounds like a good story.
was Jessica. And
Okay, Jessica versus Brooke.
we had already had issues. I pushed her off a bleacher. She broke her arm. She was
Brooke, you broke someone's arm? You broke another lady's arm other than your kids? By pushing them off the fucking bleachers? Why is she so violent?
a bully. She deserved it.
She deserved it. My goodness.
What she didn't deserve, though, was her grandparents both being killed that day.
What? What a terrible day for this lady. So Brooke, I don't know, you go to school, Brooke has some problem with you, she pushes you off the bleachers, you break your arm, you go home, both your grandparents are dead. What the fuck?
Both of her grandparents were killed that day. They ended up having her speak at this memorial service that we did at our school.
With her broken arm?
And I'll never forget that girl. Like, I didn't like her. I can't stand her still to this day. She's still the same type of girl that she was back then, you know what I mean? And I still feel for her. Like, y'all, we've made so many changes since then when it comes to TSA and how we fly and
Or Jessica Rabbit.
how we do things when it comes to our border. And I just feel like having that damn thing open is taking not just steps back. We're taking...
Oh, this is on 9/11. Okay. So 9/11 is just a bad day for Brooke, apparently. It seems like on 9/11 she broke someone's fucking arm, and then their grandparents also died on 9/11. Okay. And then this past 9/11 she got arrested. I wonder what happened on all the other 9/11s.
Decades back. We have stepped back through fucking time. It's so dangerous. I don't know how something hasn't happened before now, but when something does happen, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. And our government coming out and telling us, they've warned us multiple times. The Department of Homeland Security has been all over, you know, being perfectly clear that this is not safe. They've stated that we need to be on the lookout for fucking terrorists. How scary. And aliens. How scary. I'm more scared of fucking ISIS than I am the aliens. For real. Fuck. Damn. I'd much rather run into an alien out in the woods rather than a terrorist.
Does she think like space aliens?
Oh man, but it scares me. It really does scare me, all these people coming through that border. And then to find out that they have special processing camps for certain races is even more scarier. Especially given that we're, you know, these are our enemies. It's just, where is the logic? Past wars that are mad about shit that you or I had nothing to do with. The way that she treated me, why I don't like her, and like all of the shit that I went through, up a little bit for the following day, but it was okay. I ended up staying with her that night.
Hold on, I don't know who her is. I was skipping through, and there was a lot of just this shit, just like the yappity yap emoji. So I was like, she's just yapping about something. This one?
A night early, which kind of surprised me. So when I do those little dog sitting contracts, and I don't know when I'll do another one, that was kind of surprising that she hit me up because I hadn't heard from her in a while. But when I do those house sitting contracts, I wait to the last minute to clean because I want it to smell good and look good when you get there. If I clean the first day I'm there, then I'm living in it. It's gonna be a mess when you get back because I can get kind of messy. I'm clean for the most part, but you know, just like regular, just like dusting and stuff. If I would have dusted on Thursday when I got there, by the time she got home on Monday, there would have been dust there again. So I like to wait till the last minute. So I was gonna wait till Monday morning to clean. So I started cleaning Monday, and she texts me and says, "Hey, we're on the way back." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, a day early." So that kind of messed like my schedule up a little bit for the following day, but it was okay. I ended up staying with her that night, and yeah, I mean, it was cool. We had some wine and talked, and you know, had a powwow, and that's great. Like, I need more powwows like that with like good girlfriends that are like
I didn't have that on.
Stable and good people. You know, it might sound like I don't like my ex-boss at the winery. It's not that. It's that the way that she treated me, why I don't like her, and like all of the shit that I went through, and you know, it wasn't the same. Like the lady that I watched her animals, it was a whole different relationship like than the lady at the winery. Well, I'm terrified of a terrorist. There was this girl that has a whole YouTube channel where she travels around the world, and she goes to these dangerous third world countries, and she rolled up on ISIS in the desert. They rolled up on her, actually, and they were asking her where she was from, all of these personal questions to figure out if somebody come looking for her if she went missing. And thank God she was smart enough not to tell them that she was an American, because I'm telling you right now, if she would have told them that she was an American, she would not have been American much longer. That's a car. Those cars freak me out so bad. So many times I've been sitting in a parking lot like right now, and I'll hear that, and I will crank my shit up and take the fuck off because I think it's gunshots. But the amount of people
backfire.
that don't even like Like, the amount of people that, like, don't even think about it, like, they're just, like, looking around. Is that gunshots or is that fireworks? Fuck that. We got to go. Get in the car. Like, I can't stand people. They be standing there all in my way while I'm trying to back out. Let me go. I don't know if it's gunfire. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm just going in case it is gunfire. Jesus. But, so this girl out in the desert, there's a short on this somewhere on my channel, and you can actually see how dumb this girl was. Like, I don't know why you would even be over there where terrorists are anyways. I ain't going. I'm not going. But she does. That's what she does. She goes to poverty-stricken places in the world, like third world countries, where I tell people my AC's busted, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I don't even think people like understand the reality of that. You know what I mean? Like,
I've heard people have not had AC before or needed to get it fixed.
maybe they don't realize I live out of my car. They'd be like, "Oh, okay, you gonna get it fixed?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been trying to. I done got it fixed like 3 times and it keeps breaking." They're like, "That sucks." I'm like, "Yeah, I had to pay $100 for a damn hotel because it was so hot." People don't understand. I don't think the majority of people have ever went outside on a 100-degree day and then tried to sleep outside with it being 90 degrees at midnight. It's impossible. There's
No one has ever gone camping in the summer?
no way you can sleep in that heat. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight, and it's, you know, it is what it is. It is what it
Princess
is.
and
I
the
can't do
Pea.
nothing about it. I'm doing the best that I damn can. All I know is that if I wouldn't have got that hotel the other night, I would have $100 more than what I have right now.
Oh yeah, we're already bitching about that, huh?
And that really upsets me. I hate that I spent that money. Where is my charging block? I hate I spent that money. There it is. Okay.
Did I not grab a drink? Do you guys want to do another
Now,
half
where's my
hour?
other phone?
Should put us
I
at
need my
like
other phone to get in.
2:15. Like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
What
Yeah, the next
fuck?
stream's short. We can do another half hour. And then we got through 3 streams today. That's pretty good. Because we got to get through 24.
I'm gonna tell you what, when I got that
100
hotel though, I
videos.
slept for like 12 fucking hours straight. That's how exhausted I was from sleeping in the heat.
I think we got 1 good clip, maybe 2. I can't remember what the second clip was, but the one where she's like, "I know I'm not supposed to film in Planet Fitness or else I'll lose my membership."
Sleeping in the heat.
Let me grab a drink.
And house sitting companies, they won't hire me. I've already tried. Also, house cleaning companies, they won't hire me either.
Oh, my legs are tired.
Uber,
Stand up.
Lyft, they won't hire me. McDonald's, Burger King, Popeyes, Biscuitville, Wendy's, Little Caesars, Domino's, Pizza Hut, all of those won't hire me. Subway. Trying to think. Oh, JR's Bar and Grill. There's so many places, y'all, that when I say that I've done hundreds of interviews, hundreds. The moment that I say the F word, they told me to go fuck myself.
YouTube or who?
I guess I'm going back up in here to get another workout in. Only got an hour in. Oh my God, did I get my headphones? Yes, I hope so. UPS, yeah, somebody said that the other day. The thing about that is that even their application online, they want a mailing address.
She's gonna be so mad when she sees her channel.
And I think that I would be good working for UPS because the way that they're like out in the field, they're getting stuff done, they're constantly moving. However, I have friends that work for that Amazon Prime. They have to work until they get all of their deliveries done. So they don't have a set time to get off. They get off when they get done. I don't know how I feel about that. It's really sad. There's so many people I would say a large part, if not half, of the homeless community are ex-felons or cons or whatever, and they can't find work and they've given up. I agree. I don't think something that you did when you were an 18-year-old child like myself should hold you back.
Let's do a marathon. I don't know if I can do a marathon because I want to edit some stuff too, and then I want to do Tony tonight. But like I said, we can do a couple hours of throwback Brooke a day.
You're almost a 40-year-old woman. It sucks. It does. And you know, I've interviewed with over 12 McDonald's. McDonald's, they won't hire me. Corporate has said that they cannot hire me. McDonald's.
Too crazy.
So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm doing the best that I can. But it does suck that I don't have AC. I mean, it's really, you know, if it's...
I wonder if that's a lie. I wonder if like someone who does hiring at McDonald's could verify that or not. I'm sure there's been a few people who have been in higher positions at McDonald's who have offered her a job and she just like blocks them and says, fuck yourself.
So hot that my phone stops working and I'm in a strange city working and I can't even GPS myself out of there because my phone won't cut on because it's so hot. Like, it's a daily struggle, and I'm just trying to hang in here and stay positive. So that's what I'm doing. But I love you guys chatting.
He lost his phone? I haven't checked on him. I just assumed that there would be, but let me I'll go check now. I gotta pee too, I'll be back.
Not with me, and anybody new here, thank you for coming. I am a Hot Mess Express today, but I am most days, so welcome to the Hot Mess Express show. Brooke's Hot Mess Express. I love you guys, and I'm praying for y'all, and pray for me, because God knows I need it. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Bye. Oh, if I look sick, it's because I am. So, for those that don't know, hello, I'm Brooke, and I live out of my car full time. I'm getting my bag packed for the gym this morning. I'm about to run in, but I didn't get any sleep last night. The low was only around 80 last night, so it was over 77 degrees the entire night. When I tell you that I laid here till about 3 o'clock, I fell asleep for maybe 20 minutes and was back up at 4:30. Somewhere between 3 and 4, I fell asleep for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I was back up. And it's so hot that it's literally unbearable. I mean, you can look at me and tell that I'm sweating, that I'm sweating. You can look at me and see that I'm on fire. When it's this hot at night, you're not going to be able to sleep. You're going to have to run your car if you're living out of it. And my AC is broke, so there's no reason to run mine. I went yesterday and bought an 8-pack of
77 degrees is like 25. It's 25 degrees Celsius. I sleep in like 27 degrees Celsius. I put a heater on to 27 degrees Celsius and I sleep. The fuck you talking about? They talking about Brooke. 77 is too hot to sleep in. No, it isn't.
Gatorade for $10, and I've already been through 4 of them. However,
I guess she got like Goldilocks and Princess and the Pea had a baby. It was Brooke, and she's just fucking. If everything's not extremely perfect, things aren't getting done.
I'm gonna have to go to the doctor today. I'm gonna have to go to the ER, urgent care. I'm gonna set up an appointment.
No, the rest of my house is around, I think, 62 to 65 most of the time. Like, it's cool, but when I'm sleeping, I want to be like warm. I don't want to waking up cold. Like, I need to cocoon.
A little while. I'm having health issues from the heat. I've got to get an IV.
An IV?
Maybe 2.
What? The $300 IV?
I've not urinated in about 24 hours. I can't pee.
You can drink water.
So that's a huge concern. Your livers could be failing. Your kidneys could be failing.
You don't have more than one liver. What is she? Oh my goodness. Does she think she has more than one liver?
The kidney and liver failure from the heat.
Your livers could be failing.
That is my largest concern right now, along with all of the health issues that I'm having from the heat.
77 degrees. I have now not been able to pee. I need to get a $300 IV into my arm because my livers are failing. Mamma mia.
Not being able to sleep. I've not slept in, I don't even know,
Maybe it's the fucking drugs, bro. I don't think it's whatever this is.
days. It's been about 3 days. I got a hotel, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I got a hotel in Raleigh because I work in Raleigh. I might not be going back there. I might end up quitting that job for good because of how much money they take from me. I'm not making any profit. But I got a hotel.
Where did her eyebrows go?
Tuesday or Wednesday, and it was the first night of sleep that I've had in probably 2 weeks. When I did the house sitting contract, I was able to sleep then because the lady had AC, and it was wonderful. The first 2 days that I was it was a 5-day contract. The first 2 days that I was in this lady's house, I slept for 2 days straight because of how exhausted I was from the heat and being out here like this. I mean, yesterday, I woke up, I went and did laundry, I went to the grocery store, I had to run by Walmart, the Dollar Tree. So I was in and out of the heat and air conditioning. So I was really only out here half the day. And I mean, you can see me, I'm beat. I'm red, like from this heat. When I tell you I was sitting here yesterday and this entire armrest was covered in sweat, I'm talking I was sweating so bad that everything I touched, it was like I was a fucking snail. I was just
What?
snailing everywhere, okay?
Wait, what?
Like I've
I was snailing everywhere.
got to do something. This is so unbearable, and it's gonna get worse.
Has that ever happened to you guys? You just turn into a snail? I've been sweaty before. It's never been like snail slime. What is she? Some kind of creature.
The heat index was 105 yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is that?
My biggest concern is causing myself severe health problems in the future by living like this. Because like I said, I'm not using the bathroom now. So I'm definitely going to have to go get an IV. And I have so many fans.
I don't know what that was. She just had like a QR code down there.
But there's no way to run them. There's no way to run them because I don't have a generator because it'll get stole off the back of my truck. So I have like 4 different fans. None of them will stay running for more than 2 or 3 hours. So I can set them up at night, but then it doesn't help because they're dead in an hour or 2. If I leave them running, then they kill my car battery. So I'm literally like,
Gotta calm down. I wonder if there's a way to charge one fan with the spinning of the other fan. You know what I'm saying? Is that possible? And then they could swap? It wouldn't last forever because you can't just create energy from nothing, but maybe. I mean, like, that's how you charge. Well, some like hybrid cars, you charge by like braking, and then the brakes recharge the battery kind of thing. Anyway, this is too complicated for Brooke. This would never happen, but maybe we could get a couple extra hours. Like, you get it up to 8 hours if we swap them. Is it possible with magnets? Maybe.
I'm literally like running in circles. Like,
it's like biting batteries works, okay? I'm not saying you should bite batteries. I'm saying I give it the stamp of approval that it will work.
I'm so fucking tired. Like, I can't even put into words how exhausted I am.
Like, it's sad that she's crying, but it would have been funny if she was crying a little bit closer to the fan. You know when you speak into a fan and you sound like a robot? If she was crying into the fan and she sounded like a crying robot.
I literally
literally drove out to fucking Greensboro and paid for my goddamn AC to be fixed, and the motherfucker was broke again in 6 fucking hours. So I wasted all of that money that I could have used to actually fucking fix it at a goddamn mechanic shop that told me they could fix it, and then they didn't. And now I have to deal with everybody else's bullshit. Like, it's not fair that I suffer consequences from everybody else's fucking actions on a goddamn daily basis.
Whose actions?
I'm fucking tired. Like, how am I supposed to work a full-time fucking job and go to school when it's so goddamn hot I can't fucking sleep? What am I supposed to do? I just wish somebody would fucking tell me. People walking around out here all goddamn lolly-dolly-da, like the fucking world is not crashing right now.
La-di-da-di-da. If she was actually, like, if she didn't need to stay, I'm assuming she's staying in North Carolina in these times because, she's probably getting, I think she was on EBT, because she complains that the internet took away her EBT and shit. Which means she probably has an address somewhere here in North Carolina. Or else, why wouldn't she just move up north where it's not so hot? She's mobile. She could go anywhere she wants, right? If she's a traveler, why not do that? Why not go somewhere where it's more comfortable?
It makes me so angry. Nobody wants to talk about real shit. Nobody's real anymore. Everybody's fucking...
Instead, she goes south to Florida and says that it's somehow cooler in Florida.
fake. Everybody is fucking fake. Nobody wants to talk about real shit. Nobody wants to fucking fix things. Nobody wants to work towards anything. Everybody's fucking lazy and self-centered and fucking selfish.
Man, that ghost game was scary last night.
I just want, like, a good night's rest. Like, I just want to be able to sleep when it's this fucking hot. You know, living in my car is not the issue. This is what I signed up for. This is what I want to be doing. I want to be able to go to work every week, make $1,000, and be able to put half of that back. If I have fucking rent, I won't be able to do that.
No, well, we ran the numbers, right? Like, you did the calculations and you showed us the gas it takes, like $2,000 in just gas. That's already more than what rent would be anywhere, I think. I mean, even if, like, let's substitute that. Let's say that that is rent, then all the other expenses, like, it would be more affordable to get a place, Brooke.
Point blank, period. If I have fucking rent, I won't be able to do anything. I won't even be able to feed myself, even making $1,000 a week.
She would have to get rid of the truck, though.
Because rent is so fucking expensive in North Carolina. $2 fucking grand for a fucking studio. Y'all can kiss my ass, I'll stay in my truck. The issue is the fucking heat. My AC being broke, not being able to sleep.
She just does everything backwards. See, what she should do is just get a place, work from home, save up money, and then when she has enough money saved, she could get a car, which is a luxury. And then, I don't know, she wants a car first, and she wants to do it. She wants to be a fucking influencer. So this is what comes with it, I guess, is problems like this.
Sleeping for 20 minutes a fucking night, like, it takes a toll. And then, you know, not being able...
Did she do that in a... I gotta grab her stories. I'm glad she's posting more. Heather Gillespie.
Able to use the bathroom, like urinating. When you're not urinating, that's a sign that something's going on. So I have to see a doctor today.
Oh, God.
And I just hope that I still have fucking Medicaid, because when, back in October of last year, when I moved into my truck full time, I applied for food stamps and Medicaid, and they gave it to me. It was $298 a month. Well, in January, I went to work at this restaurant as a bartender. The owners of the restaurant tried to force me into sex trafficking.
Oh my god, the Caprinos. Why is Xavier whimpering in the background of that? It's like we're being stalked again. Xavier's like, "Ah."
They tried to coerce me into sleeping with them, and when I refused, they started bullying me. They never paid me any of the money they owed me except for 2 checks. They owe me over $1,100. I've not seen that money. I had to quit that job. It took me over a month to even get my head screwed back on right from the fucking trauma that I went through at this fucking restaurant, getting bullied and fucking mistreated for 2 months. But then I find out the other day that they cut my food stamps off because I fucking had that job at that restaurant where they sexually harassed me for 2 months.
Oh, so you're making enough money to support yourself, so they took you up. Oh, well, there's no reason to be attached to fucking North Carolina, then move. If your AC don't work and it's too hot, if 77 degrees is too hot, move. You have wheels, you drive around in circles. Instead of circles, go in a straight line north until you're not fucking hot anymore.
And so now my food stamps are cut off, so I don't even know if I have Medicaid. More
I thought it was the internet's fault. I thought she said the internet took away her food stamps, but it was because she was making too much money.
than likely they cut my Medicaid off too, so I'm gonna have to spend what money I have today to ensure that I can stay fucking alive because of the fucking heat. It's gonna be over 100 degrees to here today. Over 100. And there is no fucking shade. There is no fucking shade. Everywhere that I can go that has shade, the cops are gonna show up thinking that I'm doing fucking drugs because
all the other like outdoor cats are side-eyeing her like, what the fuck? Some indoor cat shit.
it's a small town. It's like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't.
Didn't like the lead singer of Sublime live out of his van with his dog in California? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she... 77 degrees, my god. She's not equipped for anything. That's why I think it's so funny that she said she was going to be in the military.
And at this point, I have to get an IV. Like, it's not even like, oh, it's not even any debating. I have to see a doctor today. I have to go through urgent care. If I do not do that, I'm gonna drop. I can feel it. I drank 3 liters of water and 4 Gatorades yesterday, and I have not urinated in 24 hours. Something's going on.
Baby Grifton Brooke is like rough around the edges. Like this is just sad, even for her standards. Like nothing of what she's saying is making me feel actually bad for her. Like this is shit I think everyone's dealt with. Maybe I just assume a lot of people have had to deal with like an extended power outage in the summer, or I don't know, gone up north to a cottage, even if like you rented it for Airbnb that doesn't have air conditioning or something. Like you've never been in the elements to this extent. Like what the fuck? She acts like she's such a badass.
That's what, a gallon of liquid, and I didn't even use the bathroom.
Cover the channels that are raising money for her bond. What channels are raising money for her bond?
Drank a gallon of liquid and not even pee. The reason that I'm not going back to the club in Raleigh is because they take all of my money. Think about this. Think about the bigger picture. I made thousands of dollars in the past 3 weeks. But I didn't make $1,000. I haven't made $1,000. They made all the money. They took all of my money. I can't do that. I can't do that. It makes me angry. And I cannot go into work every morning angry. I can't work in a club where I'm going to be angry because it's going to...
There are a few channels on Brooke's YouTube page that are doing it. What does that mean? Like, how are they... Like, they're commenting on her page that they're doing it? Do you guys have like a channel name that I could look up? I saw one guy, but I don't know if he was trolling or not, and it wasn't very entertaining, and he got $0. So it didn't seem like it was even worth mentioning, really. But if there's like some other streamers that are actually raising money, I would be interested to see it.
And it calls me to act out. Specifically drink.
It'd be 10 or 15%. She might need a little over 50K. But yeah, if she goes through the bondsman, and then that 50K is gone. Or she could have half a million, but I don't think she has $500,000.
Because I'm angry that these motherfuckers are robbing me and keeping me fucking poor.
So I don't know who in their right mind would donate that money, because let's say she even gets out on bond, she's gonna go right back to jail. Well, not right back to jail. She's gonna violate it. Like, it's just money. You might as well just light your money on fire. And also, you're putting Brooke back into the elements where she's either with her abuser on the streets with all the evil stalkers. So, like, even if you're on Brooke's side, by that logic, it makes no sense. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm so angry. I can't go into work and put myself in this situation to be a harm to myself because I'm angry at the fucking people that I work for. It's not fair. You know, and then the little shitty club down in Gastonia, Leather Lace Gastonia, the one where they stole $100 from me, I love that club. That's the club I wanted to work at. But they want to play fucking games, so I'm not going back. I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna tell you what, though, I'm gonna remember all of this, like...
Yeah, that's what my impression was, too. Like, he clickbaited. But, like, I don't think anyone's stupid enough. I don't think that'd be a very popular opinion. I think they would get eaten up in the comments. Like, Brooke's audience is, like, what? 10 people? 10 people who weren't banned from chatting?
I'm gonna remember all of this. And when I sue my fucking abuser, and when I'm finished suing my abuser, and these people that have my money, I'm remembering this. Like, I'm literally coming for you. I want you to know that I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Mark my fucking words. You and that man that owns fucking Uptown Tavern in fucking Eden, I'm gonna sue the shit out of him too.
Carpinos.
So, the way that worked was the way that restaurant was able to ship me was because they don't give you credit card tips. So you had to wait 2 weeks when you got your paycheck in order to see your credit card tips. You want to hear something crazy? 2 weeks into this restaurant job, first of all, they didn't even train me. Second of all, I dealt with a lot of girls trying to attempt to bully me there. Girls that...
I'm so sick of this fucking bullying shit. Any fucking adult over the age of, I don't know, I'll give you up to 21. Anyone over the age of 21 who is complaining about bullying, especially like online bullying, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you talking about? You're being bullied. Get over it. You're an adult. Deal with it. Like, fucking either take care of the situation or ignore it. And you can't get bullied online. You can just turn the fucking screen off.
It was quite obvious.
Bullies.
Low self-esteem girls.
You're nothing but bullies.
That had low self-worth. Girls that were in promiscuity. It should tell you why.
Her thing is being weird. Meanwhile, Brooke bullies the whole town.
They were not happy with themselves. Restaurant, and they immediately tried fucking my schedule up when I refused to go home with customers and sleep with customers that had came into the restaurant. They took me off the schedule and put me on the slow days. The owner and his wife started texting me, asking me if I would sleep with them, if I would go to New Orleans with them and party with them. And you know, they're offering me large sums of I don't know why I can't just take the money.
There's something wrong with you.
It's like I'm constantly battling fucking demons. Like, if I could have just took the money, my AC would be fixed. If I could have just fucked those people,
I don't think they asked her to fuck anyone.
It really makes me angry at myself that I can't be a low-down, dirty...
Yeah, most of her chat is just gone because she's blocked a lot of people. So let's say you were comment. Yeah, there's nothing here. Top chat replay. Let's see live chat replay. There's absolutely nothing. So there was probably people who were talking back in the day, but over time, if they ever talked again and got blocked, like their messages are gone forever. So like, it's actually, I was expecting to see 1 or 2 messages. There's 0 messages. Like, they're all gone.
Piece of shit. Like, I want to be.
You said ghost. Yeah, I
I
can't say
could
that.
be a low down, dirty fucking human. If I would have just fucked them and took the money, everything would have been fine. I'd still have my job. My AC wouldn't be broke. And on top of that, like I said, they shitted me. I never got my last paycheck. My first 2 paychecks were thousands of dollars wrong. And like I said, 2 weeks in, when I got my first paycheck, I said, this ain't right. And I told the owner to his...
At the strip, if she was telling the story about the strip club, it'd be more believable, but she's just talking about the restaurant. She's saying that the owners of the restaurant wanted to sex traffic her, which I just... Why didn't you go to the police with that shit? If that's actually what happened, why wouldn't you have taken the money and been like, I'm not doing this, I'm actually going to the police? And then you get the money and then you get them put in jail for prostitution, right? I don't know. That's why I think it's unbelievable as well, especially since like you see her call the cops on people driving by her, but she's not going to call the cops on someone like trying to fucking prostitute her.
Fucking face. I said, I feel like you're gonna fuck me over. And I was right. Because I never got my check. I never got the first 2 paychecks fixed. And this motherfucker is still open, running his business, making money. Running teenage girls out the back of a fucking restaurant. Forcing them to sell themselves. Coercing them and telling them that this is okay. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. You know, and when the sheriff's department called me, because the sheriff's department called me, when they called me, they told me that they knew that these people were hurting young girls. They know.
The sheriff's department called her about it?
They currently know that these people are running a prostitution ring out of this fucking restaurant, but they don't have enough evidence to do anything about it. And the other women that have come forward and told the cops this are so fucking terrified that they're not going to get on the stand and do anything about it. And I didn't either.
Wow, this sounds like a
should.
big fucking conspiracy that the whole town's in on. Right? Yeah, we know. Makes me think that I would love to see the actual, like, I will never get the conversation, obviously, but I hate just knowing Brooke's side. I want to see other people's sides of this.
Like, people don't understand.
He's such a fucking liar. Like,
how hard it is to find a normal fucking job nowadays with normal fucking people. When I'm going into restaurants and they're expecting me to prostitute myself to supplement fucking income because the restaurant's slow, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And I refuse to fucking do stuff like that. I can't. I physically cannot force myself to sleep with somebody for fucking money. I can't. I choose my sobriety.
carpentry. Carpentry is always an option. Who is the other asshole, B?
It's just fucked up though, because everywhere
I got like I got a list of other people, but I mean, if this person's more interesting, I could look into them.
I've turned in the past year, it's just been evil all around me. I worked at a fucking winery. That bitch was an alcoholic. She was straight fucking crazy. Causes me to be crazy. It's like, I don't know what to do.
Tony Chase.
And then you add in not being able to sleep because it's so hot, my AC being broke. And I'm so angry.
Where's my list of people? Where'd I put that?
And I feel alone a lot. A lot. I mean, it's just crazy, the world we're living in. People are obsessed with things that are so evil, that don't matter. Nobody cares about real things that actually matter. Nobody wants to have serious discussions about things we should be having discussions about. Nobody wants to fix anything that should be fixed. And everybody's living in fucking la la land. Like, the world is not on fire, literally and figuratively right now. 105 fucking degrees. And I'm tired of fucking struggling. Especially when I work as hard as I do. I had 2 job interviews yesterday. Both were little restaurants, little mom and pop restaurants up here in the mountains. Both said that they would hire me. However, both only pay $2 an hour plus tips, and they only sell, both restaurants are mom and pop restaurants. So like, they sell like $5 breakfast plates type places. So you got grandpa coming in leaving you 2 quarters as your tip, and I'm being fucking for real.
All right, I'll check them out.
These old people up here, they will give you a $1 tip on a $40 order and think that that is a tip up here. And I know, because I worked at a restaurant in Danbury last year, the end of last year, and it was called the Red Rooster. It was in a pharmacy, and it was a restaurant. And I maybe made 20.
It was in a pharmacy? That's so weird. Why does a pharmacy have a restaurant in it?
$25 to $50 a day there. So it's not sustainable. It's not lucrative.
It's a fucking restaurant called the Red Rooster inside a pharmacy. I can't see it being very lucrative, no.
You know, I was hoping that they paid, you know, $8, $12 an hour plus tips, because a lot of restaurants are doing that now due to the fact that waitresses are not making money like they used to, because people, when your income is directly based on everybody else's income, and 75% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, there's no money to tip you with. And that's the issue that I'm having going back to dancing. Every club that I've walked into, I have automatically become the top earner in that club. The issue is you'll have one good day every 10 days. So you sit there for 100 hours and don't make any money, and then you'll have 2 hours where you might make $400. Like, it's not sustainable, it's not reliable.
It's day shift and it's fishing, you know?
I definitely need a bigger club.
Streams 24/7. Yeah, no, I'm so sick of people like that. I need someone more in the Goldilocks zone, like Tony Johns. Oh yeah, I forgot to check in on Tony Johns. Someone said he lost his phone.
In a nicer location.
24/7.
North Carolina is
Mamma mia.
trash. It just is. And I hate to see what this state has turned into. This used to be a beautiful, wonderful, lovely, good state. And it's not anymore. I think I might check out Virginia. I really had completely forgotten about 4th of July when I'm living every day in a fucking crisis like this, and I'm not getting sleep and I'm not eating, and obviously can't stay hydrated because I'm sweating so bad. I don't make plans. I'm just kind of living by the seat of my pants because I have to. But somebody brought up the fact that 4th of July is like this week. So I guess I might go up and visit a friend of mine and spend time with their family up there. They're a Christian family, and they go to church every Sunday, and they're heavily involved in the church. And that's one of the main reasons that I want to go up there, because I know they're decent people. And they're not like the fake church people, you know? Because there's fake Christians and then there's good Christians, you know? So there's always going to be a couple of bad apples of every fucking bunch. You can't dislike an entire group of people because there was a few bad apples. I don't. You can do whatever you want. I would advise against it. That's kind of mean. I don't hate anybody. I never have. Even the people that have done me wrong, I don't hate them. I actually feel bad for them.
Tony in jail or something? What do you mean he lost? How did people know he lost his phone? People were trying to get him put in jail. It was really concerning that he went to that school. Tony films everything he does. When he goes to apply for a job, he lets you know beforehand where he's going. He goes to the place, he films him applying for the job, and then he usually doesn't get it. In this instance, he didn't tell anyone he was going to the fucking high school. He said afterwards when he got caught that he was there to try to get a job. I think he was there trying to fucking pick up a high school chick, and people were like, I'm working on getting him put in jail. So is he like, is he around, or did he get put in jail?
Because most of the people that have done me wrong, I truly don't feel like they knew better. I don't.
You read that he got mad / upset and he threw his phone. How do we have confirmation though?
Don't think that they knew any better. You know, if you've only been exposed to toxic, that's all you fucking know. And you think that's normal when you're in it. But it's not. And, I'll be damned if anybody can say that I've ever done them fucking dirty. I'm still waiting. I'm literally about to run in this gym and try to use the bathroom for the first time in like, I don't even know how long. Like, I tried to stop last night at 11 o'clock. I went over to Walmart to try to use the bathroom and I couldn't, and I'm just like stressing, and then I start looking up shit online, and then I start texting people, and then they start telling me that your kidneys and liver can fucking fail, and now that has me even more upset and more angry, because it's more about the principle for me. Like, I went and got this taken care of, and then it's still broke. It's like, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, and that money could have went towards a bill. And then I text the guys at the shop. Remember, I was ranting and raving about how great that shop was. Remember? And, yeah, they got cheap tires. Remember? They're great. Oh, he wanted to take me on a date. He kept asking, when can I take you out? When can I take you out? And when I kept beating around the bush, maybe that's why he didn't fix my AC, because I wouldn't fuck him too. I swear, people, this world is just nasty. Y'all nasty. Nasty. Yeah, so maybe that's why he didn't fix it, because I won't go on a date with him, because he did. He kept bugging me about it, and when I said no, I said I have to work, and he said, well, can I come visit you at the club? And I said, if you want to, but it's in Raleigh. Like, and then I called him the next day and said, hey, my AC is broke. It broke last night. He's like, oh, I'll get the part. I'll let you know. Well, that's been 2 fucking weeks. Like, I'm literally, look at how red I am. Like, bro.
Okay, he's not in jail. People, sorry, I'm looking into the Tony stuff real quick to see if, like, I gotta cancel the stream tonight. I think I might have to cancel it. There's nothing here. We've seen everything. People are saying that he got mad at a group chat. He like started a group chat on TikTok, and apparently it got taken over and people were clowning on him. I don't know how they have confirmation he threw his phone in the fucking lake. And this is all hearsay too, by the way. There's other people saying that he's going around, like people in person, Auburn, saying that he has cancer to try to get money to get a new phone. But there are pictures of him from at least yesterday of him just walking around. So he's not in jail. I guess he broke his phone. If it's because of the group chat, that's fucking insane.
You want to take me out. You want to fuck me. But
Loco Coco. Oh, yeah. That's what I tell you guys to do.
you don't give a fuck if I'm suffocating. This is what I'm talking about. This is shit like this is why I'm single. I wouldn't have went on a date with him anyways because I'm not interested. But, and I'm not looking to date anybody. I'm happy being fucking alone. I can struggle and do bad all by my damn self. You know what I mean? Everybody I meet does not add to my life. I can promise you that. They fucking stress me out even more. Like that 26-year-old kid that my boss was trying to hook me up. What the fuck? I can't even hold a conversation with a 25-year-old. You want me to marry one? Like, oh God. It was crazy. He stressed me out so bad. He did the dumbest shit. And what it was, he was just young and immature. He don't know no better. I'm sure he'll be a great man when he's 45 and fully matured, because that's when they mature.
Hold on a second. Let me just want to see what this is. So this is from Local Coco. This is the sighting sent to me by someone in the Instagram group chat. Somebody saw him at Aldi's a little bit ago. He asked her for $10 and said that he had a mental breakdown because of the fans and threw his phone in the lake. And that's why he hasn't been on. No phone. Okay. Honestly, I will, I believe shit in that Instagram group chat more than anything I read on Reddit. I don't fucking believe a thing I fucking read on Reddit. So that's better confirmation. I'm actually in that group chat. I should just go in and find that. I'm going backwards here. Like I could have just, that's how I could have, anyways, whatever. Let's get back to this. So that's, Tony doesn't have a phone. We're probably not going to do Tony tonight then. I just assumed he's been posting nonstop. We'll do someone else. Maybe we'll do a Heather Gillespie throwback, or we can look at somebody new. Like that person Tank sent me, or SMS House or somebody.
Approximately 40, I think it said 43 or 48 women mature at 32. Approximately. It's not like you just wake up and boom, you're mature. But you know what I mean.
Just Google like Reddit bots. See what you read about that. And nah, fucking everyone on Reddit's psycho.
I mean, God definitely has jokes. Yo, I'm literally putting clothes on in the parking lot. I got to. I can't go in here like this.
What's going on, Shepherd?
I'm so tired. So tired. So I usually organize and keep everything pretty clean in here. This is one of my dressers. I have 3.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say everybody's a psycho on it, but the people who run the shit are psychos.
3. I have fall over storage in that yellow container over there for like winter extra blankets, stuff like that. This is shirts. I need dresses and pants are in the other locker on the other side. I'm already out of breath.
That she's still in jail? Everybody should just assume Brooke is in jail unless I'm like, Brooke is out of jail. I don't, do we need a sign up that says she's still in jail? That seems a little crazy to me.
God, I just want to cry again. Like, I'm not even joking. I feel like crying again. Part of the reason that,
They'll get it. They'll catch on eventually.
Part of the reason that I go live is because I want to remember this. I want to be able to look at this right before I go into court with my abuser. I want to look at this right before I go into court with that man at the restaurant, because I'm going to sue him for my paycheck. I need $230 to do it, but not only am I going to sue him for my paycheck, I'm going to sue him for pain and suffering and mental fucking stress, the stress he put on me. It's a simple lawsuit. You can sue anybody you want. It only takes around $100 to $200. You just go in and fill out the paperwork. Go to the clerk of court, fill out the paperwork. It's not hard at all. Now you're going to have some actual evidence to back up your case, but I have all of that, so that's not the issue. The issue is making time.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's usually how it works. If you get arrested and you can't bail yourself out, then you have your court date and you see if you're found guilty or innocent. And then if you're innocent, they'll let you go. If you're guilty, they'll usually add, or yeah, they'll like take off whatever time you spent in jail from your sentence, and then you go to prison. Bow, bow, bow. Or like probation or whatever the fucking deal is, I guess.
Time to find a court date. And also,
yeah, her bond is $500,000. Her charge is mass threat of violence on an educational property.
I have somebody that is helping me with my case, an actual attorney. that is helping me with my case for my
fuck,
abuser.
that was loud. What is that?
What we're doing now, it's probably going to take a couple more like months. It could take another 6 months. We've been cataloging all of the history of the abuse and the start of when he came into my life. That involves getting hospital records. So it's not as simple as saying, oh, going in and saying, oh, this man did this to me. I got to actually have some evidence to back that shit up. And a good start is my attempted back in 2008. Because when I tried to off myself, I told law enforcement and everybody what was happening to me. I told them that I was being held against my will. I told them that I did not want to be with this person, my abuser. I told them everything, and they still continued to... What is this motherfucker doing? Like, you see me getting ready. Why are you gonna fucking bother me? Goddamn, dude. I can't stand fucking people. Like, bro. Ugh. I'm trying to pack my bag, and this man is, like, walking up on me. Like, there's nothing out here. Nothing. What are you doing? Why are you walking up on me?
Maybe he just wanted to be away from people, and then he noticed you, and he's like, fuck this. I gotta get away from her. I try to stay away from people. Because look, there's people like Brooke in the world.
And he was a big guy, too.
And what's even scarier is Brooke has a mask, right? If you were to run into Brooke on the street, she'd probably be nice to you. You probably wouldn't know she's crazy. And then imagine getting like actually close to someone like that and finding out they're crazy. Like, fuck, I don't have time in my life anymore, bro. I really don't have any interest in meeting new people. And is it sad? I guess not. I don't know. I had like a good 35 years to meet new people and have social interactions and shit. And now I just want to fucking, I guess, watch people online and make money. And that's about it. That's all I care about.
I need a dress. Dress. Look at how horrible my face looks. My face looks so bad. I don't look like this. This is not what I look like. This is from the heat. It's crazy. My face is swollen. I don't even know what's going on under here. Even my jaw looks funny. I'm literally suffocating. I'm fucking suffocating. Oh, sorry.
Round the band. Round the band.
Well, let's fucking drown this and see if we can go pee for the first time in fucking 24 hours.
Yeah, see? If you drink enough fluid, you will pee. Maybe she drinks the fluid too fast.
I drank 4 of those.
You know, hockey players, they don't even drink water. Like, they just put water in their mouth, and your mouth absorbs the water, it hydrates you, and they spit it out so they don't have to pee. Right? So, like, she has to be peeing.
Yesterday and 3 liters of water, and I'm still dehydrated. I'm at the Planet Fitness, though. I love this one. They got this huge mural up there. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's definitely crazy to think that I told law enforcement that I was being held against my will. I told the sheriff's department. I told everybody. So my abusers...
We saw the cops come up and be like, are you being held against your will recently? And she said, no, it's just a figure of speech that I say online for my job.
Wife at the time worked at the hospital that they took me to when I tried to take my own life. So, of course, she was behind the scenes playing cleanup and did not want it to get out that this man owned an escort, started running girls over state lines, and was essentially holding me hostage because I tried to take my own life when I was 18, and my abuser was forcing me to live with him and be with him, and when...
Forcing you to live with him and be with him? That's why, like, you managed to have kids with 2 other guys and live with them and stuff, and you're pretty in and out, like, all the time. It seems like she's a pretty free spirit.
they got me to the hospital. I told them what was happening to me, and nobody would listen to me. They told me, the cop told me that I was better off with that man than in a home, which is crazy, which is absolutely crazy. You know, but there's records of all of that, and that's what I've been working on. That's one of the reasons I keep having to come back to this damn small-ass town, is to get records, pull court records, court files, hospital records. All right, I think I have everything I need except for a toothbrush. Of course, there's one. Okay. Y'all, I bought this toothpaste and it turned my teeth yellow. I would not recommend anything with charcoal. It's trash. If you're using charcoal stuff on your teeth, that's probably why they're yellow. When I tell you that my dress is already soaked, like, I'm not even joking. I've got sweat rolling down my chest. Like, look at, can you see my neck? Can y'all see this? I don't know. I need toothpaste. I usually have everything in my one bath bag, but I did laundry yesterday, and so everything's kind of all over the place because I had to go to the grocery store, I had to go to Food Line or Walmart. I try to restock everything, get everything ready for the following week on the weekends. Like, I'll go and I'll do some of my snack shopping at the Dollar Tree because they have the best snacks for the cheapest. Then I'll go to Walmart. I usually always get a yogurt because yogurt is important. If you know, you know. If you're a female, you know. But I'll get like trail mix. I got pretzels, beef jerky, lots of trail mix, applesauce. Toothpaste, finally, Jesus. When I tell you I did laundry yesterday, but I need to do some more today already. So I'm gonna do that before I head up to Virginia. People don't understand how expensive that gets, but I'm wasting my breath trying to explain it, so whatever. It is not cheaper to live out of your car by any means. I spend over $1,000 a month on gas. Cool, they keep it clean in here. It's in a small town, so. So what there's been so many times that I've woken up and I've drove to Planet Fitness with the intention of taking a shower so that I could go to work, and then I go Planet Fitness and realize that they're closed. And like, a lot of them don't even put up signs. This one, they actually put up a sign that has the hours on it for the rest of the week because of 4th of July, but a lot of them don't even put up a sign that lets you know that they're gonna be closed in the app.
It's a $2,000 nowadays. Let me get it up. She posted recently, I want to say last week, probably less than a week ago. Let me just grab it real quick here for you guys. This is her last post. Going to jail for more bullshit I didn't do, but you did do it. What did you do? This is the $2,000 for gas truck payment. So gas, 2,000. But this is like her just starting the grift, right? She hadn't ironed it out. Apparently $1,000 wasn't enough. People were not donating enough. She had to bump it up to $2,000. $2,000 for gas.
Won't tell you. So you have an app, and then you have.
And that's how I hate how they end like that. And then this is music. All right, well that's it. That's it for Brooke today. We'll pick back up here, I guess, tomorrow. In the Brooke from the past, we got court in almost a day. It'll be crazy. It'll be less than 24 hours when we get here tomorrow. Wow, so close. I gotta add some videos. I don't know what we're doing tonight because Tony's phone is in the lake. What an idiot. So I don't know. It'll be a surprise. I'll find something else for us to watch tonight for the horizontal stream. And I'll get some shorts done. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see you later tonight if you want to see who, I don't know who I'm going to cover. Somebody. Or I'll see you tomorrow if you want to see more of the olden times Brooke before all the worst things happened to her. This is like pre-Planet Fitness arrest. Toodaloodles, guys. Toodaloodles. Take care.